everybody,
different
and
time.
welcome to tonight's episode with us, Ginton Dice. Uh, Hi everybody. Welcome to tonight's show. Welcome to the episode. Um, so we got raging music. Now
How do I turn that down?
Oh my
just right
god,
click on
dude! I fucking love this.
I literally couldn't hear my thoughts when it started. All I
I
felt
mean, he
was
asked for it.
music.
I mean,
I
he
just
asked for
feel
it.
like a child again. Oh my god.
Like this is the only good moment Cole's gonna have before he gets absolutely fucking destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Worth it.
Oh
So-
god.
Worth it.
Oh yeah.
It's a
Oh,
minute long.
God.
It'll be done soon.
Alright, so
I forgot.
as we
I
get
closed
into
the door.
this, yeah, and like
Um,
right where
Why
we
am I so
last
old?
left off. So
if Garbu dies early in this fight, I'm just switching over to Fallout 4.
Alright, so
I'll keep
what
the video
happened
on.
last time was
There we go.
the
That's
party
good.
went to Gale. They looked into this circus that was being erected, if you will. That was
It's one way to put it.
What is...
yeah,
You know,
and
it's also really erect.
the
Guess I forgot
party was very skeptical
choice of
of
words.
the whole situation, but they remained cautious as things slowly tried to alter their mind. They was able to push back against a lot of the mind-boggling threats that was plaguing them, and soon after this very huge spectacle that was happening, which was bringing almost like people's nightmares to life. Um, the people around you, which look like citizens of Gale, look like possibly refugees and people just out of town, just started killing each other in a very gruesome, violent act. Um, the party was able to kind of get out of that situation before seeing their allies, which was Dante, Lucy, Empress, and Nick, as they head off into the sunset. A little bit
Never
more,
to be seen again.
yeah, to never be seen again. Kind of more specifically, uh, sorry, dealing with this. Okay. They quickly went down into the lower chambers that was kind of like underneath the stadium that they were at, where they didn't get to meet up with their friends, but saw this figure, this humanoid, kind of standing, making little
We did run
comments.
past them, right? Or they ran past us or something.
They were ahead of you guys, and it's like they kept going. They didn't see the image that you guys saw, and so
Like it was meant for us specifically.
and so
I should have
as
kept running too.
well, you didn't. As you guys fought or got closer to this, the very loud, zany laughter of Aya's sister. Put this on. Kind of introduced you guys to the champion of Gale, as he was tossed into the lava pit. Um, as you guys kind of like watched for a second, his size and just everything about him grew. And there you guys had an intense fight, and it's where you learn that they were able to actually get that scroll that empowers one's soul to unfathomable powers. At the cost, though, it does cost their own life, which you guys kind of know. You guys continued this fight, and it felt like it was going on forever as nothing appeared to be working. Nothing was slowing him down, nothing was hurting him. Soon you realize that it wasn't necessarily the scroll that was affecting him. He was using other souls, like captured refugees in cages, and was almost like putting them in him, and they were the ones under that effect. And so, yeah. And so that allowed him to keep going in a constant state. But thanks to Garver with quick thinking, with a lot of people starting to go down.
It was slow thinking.
Well, in a very last effort of his brain cell working overtime, he managed to disrupt the system that was there, that was bringing these cages down, and buy pancakes. and
Maybe they'll be back later.
And managed to kind of force him to, in a weird way, unable to sustain the power, which kind of blew him up in a way. So where we pick up, he is starting to react to this surge and loss of power as he kind of like starts to reach up, as most of you guys are kind of like pulling yourselves up and trying to think of what's happening. He's like reaching up, trying to grab the cages, but two of his hands are been tied together thanks to half the curtains kind of working and unable to be brought back up. He kind of continues trying to climb up with the other two hands, but due to the size weight that he is, all of the upper rafters just started breaking and falling. As all of you kind of duck, as a lot of this beams and of course him come crashing down. I'm going to shift us back to the battle map, where
I'll use the platform I still have control of to kind of try and shield as much of us as I can.
yeah, there's tons of beams that landed in certain areas, and the center platform that most of those kobold, or actually goblins, that were on came crashing down as well.
It's
Do we
raining
see their
bodies.
frozen dead bodies as they fall
Hmm.
down?
The bodies are
um,
tough.
Look,
him,
let the
he
bodies
falls back into the lava, hitting to the platforms, kind of tilting them a little bit. As he kind of like lays there, beams kind of land on one of his shoulders, kind of like holding him there, and he's just like remaining motionless there. And you can hear the sound of another scream, kind of slightly in the midst of this, as somebody falls, and it looks like they kind of like hit him and slightly rolled off onto one of the platforms across the way. And I will also,
I got murder on my mind.
I am also going to queue up our turn order again. It's going to be different.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or just doing that thing again.
Oh, I've moved up. I've moved up in the world.
I'm mid.
I think you were like mid last time as well.
Yep.
Right,
Well, if we had a minute, I was going to say I could heal us all up, but
Uh,
it looks like we're
Josh,
going
you've heard-
straight into this, and I should still have.
What was it, 4 or 5 rounds with the things I have control of? How many rounds was it since I cast that spell?
let's just say you had, honestly, like 2
8 or
rounds.
7.
It had
rounds
only been
because
1
you
round.
because you
Or
had
2
to
rounds.
get him.
So out of the 10 rounds, I have 8 left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because you had
I
to
And
kind
this
of like
probably
have-
happened
you have-
in a
you
round,
had to scoop.
right?
up Aeth, and then the next turn he was able to bring him over, which is where he is
And
now.
then
to
we have
this
to
side.
sit
And
through the
then the
death animation.
collapse is probably another round, right?
Do what?
The collapse is probably another
I
round.
would say
right?
that's probably close to it. It's like kind of like a reaction. It's
Is with everything collapsing, is the other arm I had control of free?
it's technically now like
Falling into the lava.
it's like in the lava now, so it's just like like
It's like
it's
It
doing
is
this.
a living
It's doing
creature that feels pain now.
it's doing the Terminator like thumbs up as it like goes under the lava.
Yeah.
It's probably a thumbs down because it feels pain.
No. It's just thumbs up because like it's Terminator. It's not thumbs down. It's a cool arm, little loser arm.
so
No, loser arm.
and not in necessarily terms of like what like actions or anything like that. Aeth, you see
Yes.
nothing yet.
Because you're blind.
So I can't say that. But everybody else, you can see across the way is kind of like a female-ish body that's been kind of stew on the ground. Elise, what are you doing?
Oh, is it like dead? Is she like unconscious? Is she dead?
You don't know.
Well, guess we better find out. Does this person look like Aed in a way, or do they look different?
You can make a perception check.
Hell yeah. And I'm gonna also make my way. 29.
Ah.
Back in it
Powerful.
again.
You can tell it would be kind of hard to say. There's this. First off, the clothing of this individual matches the clothing of just this particular region, with a little bit of looks like trinkets or whatnot, kind of like around on their belt. But if you're trying to judge from the hair, it's hard. There's parts of it that looks blackish, maybe because of soot or smudges from just where you guys are currently at. There is some streaks of white, and because I'm going to just go off with the image as well, not that I wanted it to be that way, but like streaks of blue as well.
Alright. Well, I know that the sisters here, and I've heard and blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna make my way over and like inspect the person. If they're like unconscious or dead.
Or you would have to use your movement speed and
Yeah, I'll do it. Make my way. I am there right now, I think. I assume. Am I there?
no,
Am I not there? Am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm floating. I'm here. Wait, where is this bitch?
She's all the way over here.
You suck. Oh man, it's gonna take a while.
Gonna take a while.
Can I cheat? How can I cheat? Can't cheat like that. So if I move here a little bit, that's 10 plus 15 is 25. 40,
Oh yeah, I still have a spiritual weapon up.
60.
How long has that thing been up?
For a while.
It's just kind of floating there.
Over, kind of like
Okay.
Chilling.
being heated up by the fire.
So if I if I hover a little over certain parts of my dragon form, I can make it there. Wee! With action and everything.
Okay. Anything else?
I look at her now that I'm closer. Is her chest going up and down, or is she expired?
hard to tell
You
because the fact she is laying kind of like in a weird angle. Like all you see is like a little bit of her back, like not a little bit, but just of her back. So you kind of can't really.
Fine.
So, Garber,
All loud.
Where is my platform at? I had it
it's
still
well,
like right here, I
it-
think, right?
yeah, it's just I'm imagining it's somewhere out there.
Can an animated object dash?
I mean, it has an action. Wait, let me say animate. Objects 5e. Quick look. I mean, doesn't say it can't.
It's a creature. It's an action and all that, right?
Sure, why not?
Can I look at 8? You want to come with?
Yes.
I'll try to bring Eighth onto the platform with me.
Okay, so
If I
you will
can.
have to. Well, if you,
A bonus action shoot to 8. No, just kidding.
I would say half of your movement to get on. So we'll just say
Okay.
if it. I want to argue and say 10 feet, probably of you, so 20
I'll
feet
use my whole
altogether.
movement if that's what it takes.
Okay.
Um,
So you two are currently on the platform, so I'll just chuck you right here. And where you going?
I'm just clicking it to get it back out again because the way it works. Attack AC, hit points, attack strength, dexterity, turn. Speed is 30. That has a flying speed of 30 feet. Okay. And I think this was a. I think you said it was considered a
Medium.
large. Was it medium? I
think
think
so.
it counted as 4, and the 2 arms counted as 2. So I think this was large, and the 2 arms were mediums,
Okay, sure.
if I remember.
I don't care.
Yeah. So I'll drag Eighth on here, and then use my action to restore a spell using Channel Divinity, because I still have one. Where is it? This guy. So I can restore, I think, a level 2.
Okay. And what does the platform take you?
And then bonus action, I'll tell the platform to get us over there and point. And it will, I assume, use its action to dash.
Okay.
Can it fly through the black area?
It'll have to, I would say, it'll have to kind of like go up a little bit. So think of it like going 10 feet diagonally up. So you would waste about,
So he can go like there.
yeah, because you would
More or
waste
less.
about a total of 10 feet of just going up first. 1 5-foot up and 5-foot down type thing.
Okay, and then I would also get a second level spell.
Okay. Anything else?
That's movement, action, bonus action. So
Okay.
that's it.
AF.
I see the person, don't I? Technically now.
Technically, you don't.
You
It's
sense
with
them.
your sense. It's really kind of
Sense.
hard. I mean, in retrospect, you kind of understand like where maybe Garbu and probably Elise might be saying, because again, if you think about this, all this is kind of like slightly happening at the same time.
Okay.
You probably get a general idea.
I'll get down. I'm gonna see if I can like hop down. Is that about half my movement right there?
I wouldn't say a half, but I mean,
About
Also,
10
I would
feet.
assume on Clarence's turn, he's just gonna come over as well. I don't know if Bryce can talk yet.
You tell me what to do when it comes to my turn.
Okay.
Alright.
Basically,
Well, I'm
is where
gonna
I'm at.
go do that, and then I'm gonna move up to see if I can check and see if the person's all right.
Okay. You start like to slowly walk up to her, right? I don't want this. I want to go back to the. Yeah. No, was it this one? Yeah. So you went up to go check on like what do you do? Describe to me as you're approaching.
Uh,
What is going through your mind?
I'm maybe a little anxious, I would say. I would say some anxiety to that. You know, not sure what's going to happen. Just running through every scenario that he can think of at the time.
Okay. As all of this is kind of just rushing through your mind, um, and you're just like thinking of worst case scenarios, good case scenarios, any case of a scenario, as your mind just rushes through all this information, as you kind of like slowly put your hand kind of like on, because again, her back is like facing against you guys, and so you kind of like put it on her shoulder and you just like roll her around. You don't see this. Elise and Garbu, you two see this, and your first reaction is, what is that? As you just hear a click, sound like a lever being released. I need everybody in that
Motherfucker.
area to make a dexterity saving throw. She is just going to fail it regardless.
11.
I'm trying to read the dexterity
14.
of the animated object.
Would Garbu have to make it? Because he's on the platform still, floating.
Technically,
It's
him
close
and the
enough.
platform.
Dexterity determined by its size.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like one of those like floor dropper things or. Alright.
It says
No,
its
no.
dexterity is determined by its size. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So dex
it's the first.
is
It's the first.
12 or 10
Mm.
because this is large.
Yeah,
So
So
it has
10.
large.
0. That's for the platform. Oof.
Okay.
And now Garbu, who's also great at dexterity.
Probably better than the platform.
Just a
Dope.
tad bit. You you guys see it looks like three weird looking like semicircle like shapes with like these weird teeth on them as it kind of just roll like as Aeth moves her over, it's like it rolls off with her. You guys can see this as well as she was fine and she just has this massive smiling crazy grin as she just looks towards Aeth. Aeth, you can kind of hear like these things being clicked and released, but within like 2 seconds of everybody just kind of like confused, just this massive, bright, really intense heat of an explosion.
At least our paladin isn't in range.
So
At least he can heal
I mean,
us.
I don't think we would have succeeded even with him, apart from Aiden. We wouldn't have succeeded.
okay, it's not terribly bad.
How dead is Aiden?
5.
1 second.
Maybe 10.
Hmm.
Is that how many times I'm dead, or is that how many damage I
Okay,
take?
so I'm gonna
Yes.
do it like this. Aeth, what's your
Yes.
HP at?
34.
You're unconscious.
Okay. Garu, what is yours?
49.
Elise?
75.
Okay.
Why am I? Damn it! What did I?
You were dead. I
Yeah.
literally
No,
pulled
I'm.
you out of the lava.
I know. I
Yeah.
was like, wait. Why did I check her?
I did that meme where the lady's
You
like doing
because
math
you
on
should, you
invisible
could have
walls.
waited. So why did you fucking do it?
So, Elise,
Oh,
take 28 points of fire damage.
Okay. What's that doubled? 56?
75 minus 20.
You are
47.
currently now paralyzed,
Mm.
and you were pushed just 5 feet, kind of like of the explosion. Pushed 5 feet
I have a
back.
very interesting question when it comes to me getting pushed. Because I'm standing on something that was also pushed.
Yeah, we'll see. Garbu is same as well. 28, but reduced to half, which is 14, which is reduced
Reduced
a
to half.
half again, which is 7.
This reminds
Ridiculous.
me when I had resist resist elements and something else up, and I was just setting off all the runes.
Yeah.
For the fun of it.
You were also pushed 5 feet back. The platform as well takes pretty much like 28 damage. As just like a lot of it just kind of like starts to
50.
crumble.
So it took like half its health.
So the way I'm picturing is this, right? You and the platform, as both of you kind of get pushed like one way or the other. Roll me a d4. If it is, before you roll it, if it is an odd, the platform shifts with you facing her direction, right? So you'll be
And if
kind
it's
of
even, it's the other way.
it's the other way, which means you're going into
Falling
the lava.
off into the lava. That's
Yes.
fine.
Okay.
That's odd.
So
Dang it. I was kind of hoping that.
yeah, we'll see about that. So the platform, you're off of it now on the ground. Really, like you can feel the heat as you're trying to like kind of
I
concussed
feel a
and dazed.
quarter of the heat.
Well, when you're next to a giant pit of fire, regardless of your resistance, you fucking feel it.
If I have enough health at the end of this, you know I'm going in the lava just for the fun of it.
Gotcha.
You will die. Like, I don't care what your resistance is, you will die.
You want us to hold you while you try and swim in it?
We'll,
Some
we'll
arm
dip you. We'll
floaties?
dip you. We'll like hold you by the ankles as we dip you in it.
Hey,
I mean,
yes.
didn't we
Yeah.
technically do that with Clarence
Uh,
and Garbu?
Did we?
I mean, kind of. He kept getting blown up over and over again.
hey, if you, I'm gonna put you at 1 HP because you were
No, put him at dead.
I was at ground zero, yeah.
you were at ground zero. You were pushed 5 feet back as well. You can go in whichever direction, obviously away from Lily, that you want to go. I will allow whichever.
Like that?
Sure. And all three of you, again, technically all four of you, are stunned until the
I
end of
forgot
her
about
next
the
turn.
platform counting as another person.
So, Clarence, you kind of like seeing everybody kind of rush over you, kind of start to like get your bearings together. And you just 1 second you're looking at them and it looks like everything is fine. Kind of look down to like adjust like a part of your armor or something, just like trying to make sure it's like not falling apart or whatever, and you just hear this massive explosion right there. What are you doing?
I'd probably just Garbu. Did we talk about that? That's probably where we're at.
Gonna run over. You'll have to
Yeah.
go to like the platform and then.
Well,
I would like to run over.
okay.
I don't know how the math. Hold
So
on.
your speed right
1,
now is 30.
2, 3, 4,
I'm glad you
No,
used.
Five.
I'm glad you're
He's
using
running
him.
up the Titan.
Yeah.
6. And
So
then if I
that's
dash,
why he's there.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this thing on fire? Like the thing above me, is that actual
We'll
fire?
put you there.
Okay, that's why I was asking. I was like, I don't want to be standing in fire.
It's kind of like it's the flames is kind of hitting the Titan, but it's also being like kind of like a little bit of redirected, so it wouldn't be like you standing in fire.
Okay.
Is his body gonna like evaporate?
And then
You don't know.
should
got
I
one more
do
to spend.
anything with my
despawn the
bonus
smoke.
action?
Do what?
I'm trying to think if I have anything I can do with my bonus action.
Summon your arcane turret.
Wrong character.
A same
Actually, can I
character.
try to summon my arc? No.
Summon your horse.
It is.
How's that gonna help?
It's an
Have
action
it
as well.
stomp on her.
It's
Can I
an
try to
action,
summon my
yeah.
horse?
No.
Dang it! All right.
Can he,
well,
can he
no,
do?
I'm not
Can he
gonna-
do?
I
Can he
can't
do
do
a
it.
whistle?
It's in another city.
Can he whistle and then the horse like sort of appears somewhere random and then falls into lava and dies?
When I try to get mad or something, I don't know. Like,
What the fuck, Roach?
I'm a
Make-
pound and
Fuck,
15
Roach.
feet away.
Make a.
God damn it, Roach.
You can make a performance check.
Dick. Oh.
Okay.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your lips are way too dry.
Oh,
The-
okay.
You're like
Okay.
you're like trying to do that mask like.
Ew.
Hey, leave me alone. I'm thirsty.
We're just done just seeing
that's
this.
my turn.
Okay.
I'm done. I should be done soon.
All right. So,
Fuck this bitch.
dang. Only she got it back. It's okay. She kind of starts to stand up a little bit and just chuckles. Can't believe you fell for that.
Hate
Now,
stuff.
what do I want to do to my poor? As she kind of like bends over Aeth, as you're like you can't. It's just the concussion. You're feeling so like shocked, and you're just like barely hearing the words she says. It sounds like mumble, sounds like echoes. But as she just kind of leans over, what do I want to do with you?
He enjoys being waterboarded.
He does. It's like a fetish.
That's weird. Also, occasionally he enjoys blood.
Do not take him to a beach and promise that you'll watch him.
Or you can teabag him.
Does not end well.
First off, do you guys actually say any of that?
I kind of want
I
to.
thought we were stunned. I don't think
I-
you could say it.
I don't want to.
I
Technically can't.
Can we trash talk?
if
We're like talking
if
through our
you-
teeth.
You don't take him to a beach.
I will allow if you guys really want to say some of this, because it's going to suck. You can make a
I
performance
probably
check.
said through gritted teeth since we're stunned.
Well,
Making a
it's-
performance check.
It's up to you.
It's
Okay.
barely legible.
Garbus can somewhat.
Natural one. At least it's like, like at least thinks it in the head. And she's like, this is.
Good to eat.
At least it's just a mess. It's like can't get out of a single word.
She
Ace
bends
probably thinks
down.
that we're begging her not to kill him, when in reality we're just.
Yeah, like, it's the opposite. Like she's
The
like, she's like,
percussion,
"Don't
I
kill
can't hear
him."
it.
She bends over, kind of like picks up Aeth like a little bit by his hair. She kind of looks. Tell me, what is it that you want me to do, brother? Kind of shakes your head a little bit, like, hello, come on,
Don't do this.
don't do this. It's the whole reason why we're here, is to do this. We wouldn't be doing anything else. You know, I had a special gift for you. Would you like the gift? You can share it with all your friends.
Is it weed?
No.
He's the only one that
As
stuns
as
me.
she
Just like a
as
face
she
bomb.
as you kind of like start to come across, like kind of like a little bit of climbing, if you will, and she sees you kind of getting closer, Clarence, and kind of just drops A's head on the floor.
Ow.
1 point of damage. Dies.
Dies, yes.
Close. You know what? I do want to see you just make a death save. You still at 1 HP, but make a death save.
See what happens. I gotta drop it to 0 real quick.
Oh, that's fine. Do 0. I just want to see what would happen.
I gotta drop to 0 real quick.
8.
Okay. Alright. So, you can go back to 1 HP now.
You can go back.
I hate the red thing because it makes me think that I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
It's like, ah.
Just
hate
roll a one.
that.
Well,
No.
as she
I don't
starts
wanna.
to kind of back up a
Oh, you
little
have
bit,
a +7 on your death saving throws.
and looks at you, Clarence, and you see as she kind of like summons, which you're familiar with this of summoning turrets, but you see this one looks different than anything else. It's about like somewhere between like 3 foot long, maybe 2.5. And you just see a giant like kind of like a giant arrowhead just pointing out of one side that has like looks like a shark drawing on it.
It's a rocket
And she,
launcher.
well, I'll tell you what. As she will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She'll get up to there.
She's
If
gonna launch you back into the. It's a force ballista.
God damn it, that stupid
Back.
fucking force ballista.
she looks at you, Clarence,
hate it.
I'll tell you what. Because I find this extremely enjoyable.
Are you gonna teach me how to whistle?
I could, actually.
Can we do that real quick? Just like, can we just real quick? Because I do
Takes
need
5
that's a
minutes while
skill.
everyone else is.
You need water
I need
to
like
do
a-
this.
Do you have water? Is that what we're gonna do?
Well,
You have
I
a
can-
giant cannon pointed at you. I don't think it's gonna have water in
I
it.
can teach you 2 ways.
Yeah. Okay. Do it.
Okay. The first way is you cut off the other arm of my brother.
I don't- I
And-
kind of want to do that anyway. Hold on.
Or,
Or what? Or
He's just over here like time out.
she slowly aims this thing kind of like towards the center of you guys. Or the next person that moves will also get to understand how to whistle.
wait.
Isn't that
So
fun?
can I move?
So here's the choices.
Can I move? Like, is that what's going to happen?
No. So here's what's
Okay.
happening.
That's what I'm asking. I'm like, okay.
She's gonna hold her action.
Okay.
If anybody does anything besides Clarence, she fires that thing.
Is it an actual gun, or is
I'm
it
just
an
drawing the
artificer's
platform.
cannon? To be clear,
Artificer's down.
You knowing
the two
artificial
arm.
cannons and
That's-
stuff like that.
yeah.
This does not look like that at all.
Fuck. Okay.
You have no idea. You're familiar with the concept, and you think whatever this is, because she backed away, this doesn't look pretty at all.
Because if it was an artificer's one, I could just dispel magic and it would go away.
Yeah, but it's not.
Real. Okay.
I mean, just table talk. Just pick it up and throw it at her.
Okay, I'll cut off his arm.
So that's pretty much what's happening. We're gonna continue going down the turn order. If anybody does anything different,
Can I cut his arm off then?
Where is it?
you
at?
gotta wait until your
What?
turn.
Okay. Hold on, I got a plan, okay? Just
where is
believe
it
in
at?
me, okay?
It's on her.
On her,
Yes.
like equipped. Okay.
So, Elise, what are you doing?
So tempting to do this.
Can you kill her?
I could, but
I mean, like knock her out. Like
well, technically with spells I can't knock her out. I can kill her. I can't knock her out. I mean, she
That's a
is
good
pretty.
point.
So she fell.
She's
She has
not-
been hit by. She has been hit by
She
two
also said she's
storms.
gonna fire that
She-
if any of us move.
Look, she does look like she's obviously taking damage. I'm not saying she like has a scratch on her, like, oh, just a tiny scratch. Like, she looks like she's been not as of a beating as you guys took, but she's took damage from Aeth a few times, the falling and the grenade explosions. Like, she's clearly have taken damage, but you see, it's like there's soot, kind of like singe marks a little bit on her, but she's just crazy. Like, it's like maybe not really like reaching, into that mind. Like, she's ignoring the pain. She's just too much high on adrenaline.
Okay. I have a fucking wild idea. This is funny.
I again want to point out, she said if any of us move, she's firing that.
Yeah.
no,
That's the
except
whole.
me. I can move.
That's the whole point of. That's why I think it's funny. So Joseph, fuck off. What I could do is that I have a fun idea, and you can tell me. You can talk me out of it, or you can let me do what I want to do. I am thinking. So she's gonna
Let's
fire a
make
rocket at us, right? She's gonna fire a rocket at us, right?
Pretty much, unless
How about yeah.
Clarence cuts off ASR.
Just let me cut his arm off.
So I have a fun thing. This is for the rest of
Are
the
you just
the
gonna
rest of
fire
the
a
people.
rocket at us?
I am going to. I have this thing, right? I can summon animals
kill
at
my
a point within sight. So if she's gonna fire a rocket, and I summon the eagle right in front of her, it's gonna hit the eagle and explode on her instead.
Well,
I'm fine with that.
if you're
Wait,
going
no, I
to
thought
Suicide
the
eagle.
if you're going to try to
Suicide
cast something,
eagle?
it's going to be a dex of whose reaction is faster.
Unless
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
double spell.
And
Do we want?
I just love
do
the
we want-
idea of the fake creature
do,
just being like,
do we
okay,
want
what
to,
do you
do we want to do a? Do we want to do a? Like, I'm just asking the rest of the players.
Yeah,
Now, do you
yeah.
want me to? I know that it's gonna be a
I'm
roll off. I
here
already knew that. Like,
for
do you want me to
whatever.
fucking suicide the eagles, or we get fucked? It's like an either or. Or do you want me to cast? Or do you want me to cast Windwall, hoping that the Windwall will stop the projectile?
I'm here.
But it's
for
also a
whatever.
roll off.
Again.
I will
I'm
tell
I'm
you
gonna go-
this.
I
This
imagine
will,
we're gonna get sent.
this will hit everybody. There's nobody going to be spared. This
Yeah,
this thing is freaking
Again,
mighty.
I am.
the wind wall might be more safe,
Or
the
whatever.
safer option, but the eagles might be more fun
No,
option.
but like the Windwall is gonna be like it's still gonna. How do you call it? It's also a roll off. Like regardless, it's a roll off.
Well, when I say safer, I mean like it'll like the explosion itself will push it if you have it to like where it pushes it out.
Well,
I mean, I can link you
The
text
eagles
of
sound like a
Windwall.
more
you
fun
might want to
option.
link it because Windwall just makes it disadvantage, I believe, right?
No. It's like arrows, bolts, and projectiles launched at the target behind the wall are deflected upward and automatically miss.
But see, that's the, and I'm just trying to be real so you won't get arrows.
Either
and
way, you're
bolts.
going to have to roll to see who goes first.
I feel like that. I would say that would maybe make it go in a slight different direction. But it being a pure metal thing that's being like rocket launched, I don't think that would necessarily have the exact same effects.
I mean, I kind of like my eagle suicide idea.
I'd say this:
But it-
if you were at least thinking about the wind wall, and you get that off first, I would probably say I would have you roll a d4, being 1 to the top, north, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that person would be mostly affected. So
I'm also tempted to do a hold person. I could also do a hold person and go for a roll off there.
But I think she'd probably still get the rock.
You might save on that though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is just like, what do you want? What do you want me to just wait it out? Or do you want me to let what's his? Do you want me to let Bryce cook?
Parents cut off the arm.
Do you want me to let
Alright.
Bryce cook instead?
And to be fair, she knows that by seeing Aeth, and has known for a while, he has a metal one. So she's meaning the
Yeah, of course,
flesh.
no, of course.
I want to make sure that is.
She did not specify to me.
She
Damn
said
it.
cut.
Other
She
arm.
said cut off his other arm.
He can always have an other arm.
No.
Both arms are the other arm. I
No.
mean, hey, this is
No,
just semantics, but semantics wins wars.
I'm just letting
All
you
I'm
know.
saying.
That's what I'm letting you know now.
Well, then we'll go to lawyer court in D&D land after this.
Lawyer cart.
So
He
at
said
least,
other.
what are you doing?
I'm not going to cut
Kinda
off
wa-
his arm, if anybody wants to know. I have another
Okay.
plan.
I kind of want to eagle suicide.
Do it.
I
You
do.
know,
I-
do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I
It'll
really
be a
enjoy
roll-off
it.
No matter what.
I wanna.
The only
It's,
thing that's
it's,
not
I mean,
a
it's going
roll-off
to
is
die
Eric
if you
cutting off
fail the
Abe's
dex
arm.
roll.
I'm at 1 hit point
But I
now.
think at
Well,
this
he
point,
dies either way.
he's
but
going to
that's
die
not-
unless somebody,
hold on,
like,
hold on. What is everybody's HP at?
42.
50
47.
I don't know, 50 something.
I'm holding my finger up to tell you how much I have.
It's 41. I was wrong. Not 51.
This,
I forgot.
I let you know right now. This is an extremely high TPK.
You can't hurt me. I don't have a soul.
Ah,
I welcome death.
do you want to talk about that, bud?
I had to open the. I had to open the door.
You okay?
So I'm letting you know this is the name of it, even alone, Super Mega Death Cannon, is named that for a fucking
Hey, that-
reason.
They can't
Did
see
he
it,
just
but
make
I think
Tiny Tina?
I have like one of those background things.
It's Jinx.
It's Jinx. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
All of my
So-
stuff is verbal somatic. What the frick?
Does anyone have a cool idea? Otherwise, I'm just gonna go for the roll off.
I would
Uh,
just
Either
try and
that
mentally
or you-
command my
You can
hold on.
objects.
maybe hold
Uh.
something, like if somebody
I would say
might have
hold it.
if
I'm
somebody
trying-
has a
I was
better
just
idea.
gonna mentally command my objects. That was my thought. That was why I was trying to map them out on the map.
I mean, if you try to get them to move, I'm pretty sure she'll fire regardless.
Anyone else got any smart ideas?
Did you read it?
What did I read? Oh, wait.
Shit.
I think it's still a roll off no matter what's being done.
Pretty much is what I'm. We should probably just take whichever one's going to be the better option. And to be real here, who rolls better, me or him?
I mean, I
Just let him
roll-
roll.
I mean,
Just
I
let
really,
him
I
roll.
just,
Just
I
let him
mean,
try. 'Cause I don't want it on me, dude. That's all I'm
If
saying.
if you guys want to know anything, because this is a huge major thing, like this is a big moment that's happening.
Could
I
you
will
choose a larger animal? Is my
Can
worry.
we just talk for a second?
Hold on. Yeah, well, that's what I tried to do that before, and then she laughed.
I don't think there's a reasoning here.
make a persuasion check
Can I cast that thing?
with disadvantage.
Can I help him?
No.
Oh,
What?
That's not,
If
no,
only-
that's not nice. No, that's not nice. That's not fair. That's not fair.
The
I did ask
reason,
if I could help him.
the reason why
Yeah.
disadvantage is because she has been after Aeth for a long time, and somebody's trying to persuade her to not go through with what she's been wanting.
Elise, is it still your turn?
It is still Elise's turn
Yes.
unless she tells me otherwise.
No. I mean, like, I just let you, like, have you... what does she do when Garby says that? Does she laugh like an idiot and looks even more crazy?
I would say she just chuckles. Laugh crazy, yeah. Like, she
Or you
thinks
can
that
hold
is...
your turn, hold your action.
That is like here's a good moment or a scene. It's like the Futurama of Bender and Leela, and it's like, oh wait, you're serious? Let me laugh even more. So now you can still try to say some stuff, and we'll see how things go if you want to try to go that route. But Garbu's at a very bad start.
Mm.
To be fair, it could have been a very good start.
It could have.
Is it my turn?
Not yet.
No, wait. I was
Maybe
debating if I want...
For hide and we can
If
play
he's saying it's a TPK
I-
possibility, it has to be
Oh,
doing a lot of damage.
It's. I don't think it's a possibility anymore. I think it is at least an 80 to 90% fact.
I'm down to 1 hit point, so if I was higher, I wouldn't be
If
too worried about
You want
this.
to just
But
like
yeah,
pick a spell and hold it until you think it's the right time.
if you want to know how much damage, I could tell you if you think if it might help, but like
Like theoretically, maybe like hold wind wall until it looks like she's releasing it or
what's
something.
okay?
try
What's
to
the
use it.
low bar on that? What would you say the low bar on damage would be? 50 or 70?
oh, I don't even need to bring that up. So, if she rolled a 1 on all of the dice, which obviously is statistically like almost impossible.
So he's about to tell us how many dice it is,
Yeah.
not what those dice are, but how many.
If she
It's 3
rolled a
dice.
1 on all of them, that would at least be 40 points of damage. 2 different
Oh,
types of damage.
But that's rolling
40.
ones and then the plus on top of it.
Okay, you gotta think what the. Is it a D12 that you're rolling on those, or is that a
like,
D8?
not telling you.
Oh, dude.
That's really risky now.
And to be fair, I got 3 of you proned.
I'm not prone, am I?
No.
No, you're not.
And so you're
But us three are.
Oh god, this is so bad.
trying to make a save impossible unless you try to stand up, which means moving, which means activation. So
Leroy, you could maybe try to like hold the spell until
I
something
mean,
happens.
if I hold the spell and nothing and I don't use it, I lose the spell slot. I don't think losing a spell slot at the moment is that great.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you want to just waste your turn.
Do you want me to just fucking roll? Do you want me to just fucking roll? Do we just want to
Up to
fucking
you.
roll? for it?
Yes.
like
It's your decision.
It's your call.
you gotta make a choice.
If we die here, we die.
It's really risky, but it's your call. I'm gonna let you make the choice.
I mean, the other solution is that we just sacrifice 8 and I resurrect him at a later time point. I mean, that's just another solution.
You know, we could just keep the arm.
I don't even need this armor. I already have some part of him, so it's fine. Now, you know what? I'll do
Just
nothing
not
for
it,
my
'cause
turn.
he's gonna steal its soul.
I'll do nothing for my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna also change this to this. I like more dramatic. All right, Garbu, you see Elise, like she is thinking, right? She is heavily thinking, but she just kind of like that, like Doctor Strange moment. Like there's things that she could do, but doesn't know if it's worth doing.
I'm gonna look at Elise and like try to judge, like, should I try something?
It's
I
up to
sort
you.
of I go like, I make like a face, like.
Elise doesn't know what the good call would be here. You guys have been practically checkmate.
I guess I just roll over in a direction, or like not like sort of like not. I guess I look at it and I just say, "What if you just give him to you and you do whatever you want?"
Bonus action. Mentally, I'm gonna think for my platform to just like sink into the lava, like it's just sinking casually, and try to go under the lava over there, because it's designed to be like anti-lava, right? So I'm gonna try to mentally command that, because I don't have to say anything, and I'm gonna try and ask it to look as organic as possible in its movement.
Oh, wait a minute!
'Cause
I
it
got
would
I got
already throw it back.
Joseph. I take back what I said. I have a thing I can ask of. I can ask her. Wait, I just looked. I was sitting here like staring at my fucking inventory like a
Okay,
maniac, and then I
well-
looked at the specific thing. But I'll
Okay,
do
so
it. You can
before-
also skip it for next turn.
No.
you want.
Before you say something, so for Garby, your platform, I would say for it
It
to
was
try
already
to look
thrown back into the lava.
well.
I'm just kind of
It
mentally
was
commanding
kind of
to
hovering. I
continue
wouldn't have said it was thrown into the lava, so it's kind of hovering there. So I would say it would take a whole turn, action, bonus action, to have it slowly trying to generically sink in. Like it's trying to really make it look possible. So it's still there, just currently slowly trying to make it look like it's sinking. And plus moving. Never mind. We'll save that for another time.
So I set the DC 5 on my intelligence saving throw there, or I was going to try to cast command.
That would have been.
Oh, and you don't have to make
unfortunate.
a Constitution saving throw for that, right?
It was my first. No, I was just rolling an intelligence save to see if Garbu would think it was a good idea, because I thought it was a bad idea, but it was the only idea I came up with.
So what did
'Cause
Garby
it's a
think?
verbal only spell,
Yeah,
so I would
it's well.
technically not move.
Well, hold
and
on.
she-
Your animate objects is concentration.
Yes.
And you
Oh, I have to roll for that.
took,
What do I have
yeah,
to hit? Well, I took 7 damage, so I need to roll
a 10.
10.
Or
Above a
higher.
10?
It's just a con save. 21.
Okay. Alright, so what are you doing?
I
And-
guess that's the end of my turn after mentally commanding it. Let me
Okay.
see if I have anything
Elise,
else
you said
that's
you wanted to
verbal
say
only.
something?
I just look at. I just like Elise looks at her because she's like, "Fuck, I can't move," but I kind of like lying a bit awkward. It's like, well, what if you could just forget everything happened and just go back to how it was?
Why would I want to forget all of my wonderful moments I've been having? That seems no fun.
Are you sure about that?
Like even like, yeah.
Elise just goes, "Fine," and then she just goes like, "Just take him. I don't care."
Aeth. 1 HP. You can kind of hear like all conversations happening, slowly coming into it. You heard her threat. What do you want to do?
I want to ask her, but I don't know if that would. God. I just thought about something I want to ask her, but I don't know if she'll answer it.
Ask away.
You can only try.
Were you the one that killed Sam?
Who's that asshole?
Our younger brother?
I know, I'm just kidding.
Make a persuasion check.
I wish I could guide you, but it's touch.
25.
Dang.
We.
Who was that again? That was the. Always the nose picker. No, I think I was long gone before that. But don't worry.
If I get up and
You
go
get
go to
you
Clarence,
go ahead, sorry.
What?
I get up and go to Clarence so he can cut my arm off. Will that be good enough for you?
No. I changed my mind. You crazy goblin looking one.
What?
Put his legs in the lava.
Jesus Christ. Okay, is it my turn?
Ayeth, are you doing anything?
You-
We can grow him back. It's. I'm not gonna put your legs in the lava.
I mean, we can grow him back in when I'm level 13.
Hilarious when I get him a little card. We'll
I
pull
love
him.
how you guys are just
He can do
Just-
this with his arms.
let's consider it now. Let's just consider it.
Just get him a whole new body. It'll be fine. He'll get his
Yeah.
eyes, arm, and legs back.
Can I?
Well-
I gotta use this. It's the only thing that's gonna give me any sort of health. Can I use healing hands on myself?
I'd argue that if he's just touching himself, that's not movement.
That's weird. That's very weird. That's very weird. That's very weird.
First
Joseph,
off,
can he touch himself?
first
Can he
off,
touch himself without moving?
there's no touching of thyself in my games. Second of all, I would the way I would view healing hands on yourself, it's kind of like you can, if you're trying to like multitask and stuff, you can you can like touch yourself and like heal yourself. But if you're healing yourself, the way I kind of view it is like your hands might glow, but it's like you're directing it towards yourself. So technically, you wouldn't be moving.
Just hide it under yourself.
Second of all, if
Yeah,
you want to,
Put your hand in your pants.
if I'll tell you this: if Clarence doesn't do something that looks like what she has suggested, which again, you guys can still talk to her because there's some things that are kind of like free out of the turn movement. She's probably going to launch the shit out of that, and no matter what
Wait,
you give
what-
yourself,
what?
ain't going to matter.
I know. Let us help you. You're not well. What?
Help me! Oh, brother. I don't need help. I'm only here to help you. To hurry and die.
Out of curiosity, where's the can you tell me where the cannon is exactly?
She's holding it.
In her hands.
So like,
She
She's
has
holding
it
it?
like,
It's a weapon. It's not like a
It's-
turret. It's
yeah,
okay.
it's a legit rocket launcher that she's holding. Not that you
I
guys
was
would know what a
thinking
rocket launcher
like
is,
a
but
Gatling gun type thing.
I'm
That's what she was
seriously
using
thinking
earlier.
about.
Oh God.
I got a
I was
crazy,
picturing, like,
stupid
Paladin
idea.
holding a.
We're gonna die in this place.
it's the best place to die in.
Hang on, I'm gonna.
I think we're fine.
I'm
Just
gonna ask her.
everybody stay calm. Do as she's saying. Just take your time. Be careful. We'll be fine.
I mean, you must be like tired,
Why
aren't you, Clarence?
are you
Just
trying to
take-
be careful?
I
Just throw
I
him
don't
in
want
it.
anyone to make any sudden movements. Is why I'm saying be careful.
What do you think? I'm crazy? And she like shakes and you're like, oh, please don't. And she's like, I'll do it. You see? I'll push it. Like, she like examining and it's slightly like,
Darby
like,
does not defecate himself.
it's like slightly pushing. She's like, I'll do it. I'll push you. Even on the button, on the little trigger, it's not like in like most guns that it's just like the single thing. It's like a whole, like, I guess you could say like a level. And so on the side of it says "push me." So, Aeth, are you doing anything, or are you going to continue to sit there?
I'm gonna hold my action.
What are you holding?
Eldritch Blast. And my aim would be where the explosive is, like like the artillery round. Like, you know where that, like,
I
best way
would
I'm trying to describe it.
I would probably follow what is it, the sharpshooter thing, and be like, you'd probably have to take a -5 on the attack roll. But if it hits, it
Okay.
hits. Is that a gamble you're wanting to take?
I'm gonna hold it. So
Okay, well, you think about it.
yeah,
Clarence.
Fine. Why does it always end up like if there's gonna be a roll, it's the like retarded guy that has to roll. Like I don't even have fingers. Like and you, fine. So
yeah, you do.
I'm gonna cast Channel
You-
Divinity, Oath of Redemption on myself to give myself +5 to persuasion checks. And then I'm gonna grab a hold of Aeth and I'm gonna start walking over towards the lava. And I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna be like,
So I'm gonna put.
You're at half speed when pulling a.
"Oh my god, fine."
Well, it's
Oh,
fine. You'll make it. You.
I I really don't think you understand how this is really going to affect you. I know you think you do. I know you think you're already crazy, but
I'm not crazy.
no,
I'm
no,
far from crazy.
no, you are. I get it. I've been there.
It doesn't help
There's
that as you talk to her, all your dead siblings, besides Varul,
Mhm.
is standing next to her.
I know a lot about hurting your sibling. I know how. I know what it feels like. I know the day after.
Why don't
I
you
know
tell?
I am. I know the day after you sit there and stare for about 8 to 10 hours straight. You can't eat, you can't breathe, you can't see. You're just zoned out. You don't feel. It's just cold. The next day after that's not any better. You finally start to get an appetite about 3 or 4 days later, and then a week later, you start to think about things other than that. But they're not really good either. But no, let's go through this charade, this game you're playing.
Oh, you don't get it.
If anybody
I've
does, I do.
already been there.
Oh Lord.
I've been there for a long time, and finally I can see a path,
Well
a
then,
great path, and I just want to share it with my brother.
if you can
And
do it, come down and do it. Put the gun down, come down and put him in the lava. I won't stop you.
you think I'm stupid?
No, I think you're crazy, which is not the same.
Make
At least just whisper the insane more like it.
so I would say it would have to be a persuasion check with disadvantage.
You got a plus though. Your plus bonus thingy. So 24. 18.
Yeah, 18. I'm not mad about an 18 on
Are
a
you
decent
positive
roll.
or negative today, Elise?
Oh yeah.
I am negative.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
Negative or DC? No.
Doesn't
Lower
work
it.
like that.
Damn it!
I can
Drat.
lower your roll.
Whatever that roll was, lower it.
I can lower your roll though.
Wait.
No,
What
no,
did she
no,
roll?
no,
What did she
no,
roll?
wait.
Lower it.
This is what I
God.
knew was going to end up happening when we had this conversation in the beginning. I was like, okay, so he's not going to roll, and then he's not going to roll, and then he's not going to roll. Then I'm gonna...
This makes the most sense. I hate it.
You didn't roll that one.
No, I rolled net 20.
Oh, okay.
Now subtract her roll.
I mean, the net. I can't fucking counter a net 20.
You see,
Is it a net 20?
she like as her head's just cocked and like the cannon is like shaking a little bit, it just goes still. You're right. Maybe I want to see it closer. She holds the cannon still, facing all of you as she starts to walk back down the beam and is standing like right next to you, kind of, Clarence, as you're holding Aeth just like 2 to 3 more feet from the fire, from the lava. Like his feet is kind of like in a weirdly angle because you kind of have to like go sideways with him. But she has it pointing straight down at the feet, like if something happens, like everybody's going.
Do it. I'm not gonna do it for you. Do it.
No, I just
No,
wanted to
you
get
do it.
closer.
You do it. You came down here. You want to experience it. You want to feel it. You have to do it. You have to put your hands on him, and you have to do it. It doesn't feel the same otherwise.
Fucking sir.
Trust me. I've held my heart of a sibling. Have you? Do you know what it feels like? It still beats for the first 5 seconds.
Barbara
I-
didn't
I-
know the specifics of what
She-
happened that day.
I know.
Till
She
now.
will, as she like lifts up and kind of points the cannon right at you, kind of tries to push you away from Aeth with it, like sideways. You feel as though this is probably unsafe, so you're trying your best not to, unless you want to resist the push.
You can push me.
And so you kind of get pushed, like, just 5 feet back or whatever.
I sort of look at her. I did kill 4 of them.
Oh no, I got help. No, don't get me wrong.
3.
Yeah,
3, sorry, 3.
She,
3, not
He
4.
beat up another one.
at least you can see, like, she's like right at your feet, and she she just throws you the cannon.
Me?
Who?
Yeah, you.
Oh, dude, I'm firing it at her. No, I'm kidding.
She just almost like like
This thing
She
will
just-
kill us if it goes off in proximity. Clarence.
she just kind of chucks it, and I am gonna have you roll.
Soldier from Team
Because
Fortress
I don't know
2.
if you were prepared for this. I don't know if you
Probably
were prepared
not, what?
for her to just throw this like
What is it, a
dangerous thing.
string?
Just do a
Something?
bazooka jump.
It's going to be
Dexterity saving.
I would go with
Sleight
a
of
saving
hand?
throw, a dexterity
Dexterity?
saving throw.
Is it dex
Yeah, but-
saving throw? Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah, plus
need
this.
it.
Plus 4, because of your
Plus
thing.
4, that's 13.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
13.
forgot.
Did I
I-
catch it?
I want to
God.
roll something. I want to feel like I'm a part of this. I want to roll something. I don't know what I want to roll. I'm just going to roll.
It's a 13 total because he has the plus 4.
Okay,
Just roll a
no,
D100, and if it's 10 or lower, then it fires.
I like that.
Oh my god.
Fuck. So
What is it?
a 36.
It's like an 11 or 12 or something.
I was
It's
hoping.
Oh,
close. It's
he
low.
said that.
Yeah, but I was
Slow.
like, it's like just a 1 in 10, then it just straight up just fires in the direction.
So she chucked like
That's
kind
why I
of
was like, when he said fuck, I was like,
So she kind of just chucks this at you. So you were like, oh god, like what is this thing coming at me?
I feel like he just freezes,
And
doesn't
she-
move at all, and it just lands in his
She
arms.
then goes and just pushes Aeth and then tries, since he was
All of-
already close to the edge.
All of my friends had held actions, right?
No.
So
No.
when she did that, I thought you guys held actions.
No,
I
I
know.
did.
Only
Eight?
8 did.
But I had it ready for the cannon.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Shoot
So
the cannon
you-
anyway.
As
she
you get
goes.
pushed off, you just fire the cannon like you're all
Hey,
going down with
everyone.
me.
She goes and shoves him because he was already close to the edge into
Ace,
the
do you
lava.
release your held action as you get shoved?
No,
Can I?
because no, I'm not
I
gonna
don't
let
know.
you fire the.
Can I
hit
try
the
and
cannon.
fight against it?
I would have
He was holding an Eldritch Blast.
for the cannon though, if I want to be technical.
Mm.
Shoot the cannon. Bring us all down.
Shoot the cannon.
But
Christ.
you were close to the edge. She goes and pushes you off of it, and she's actually going to use her entire like whole thing to push you down. Even her hand, like push you under, and she's not even afraid of the burns. That's like parts of like a little bit of the lava starts to like quickly get on her hands, and she's just laughing hysterically as she's forcing you deeper into the lava.
I didn't think she'd do it.
Elise,
Mm.
It's-
and like what is all of y'all doing at
I'm
this?
dropping this thing and I'm pushing her in the lava.
So you
And
want
I'm
to
gonna
try
try
to?
to grab A.
So you want to try to drop the cannon?
It
Shove
goes.
her.
Listen, listen. The
Okay.
cannon is very.
Let's be real here. If anybody in the room knows how to drop a cannon, it's Clarence, right?
Okay, I'm
Used
being
to.
I'm
I
being
don't know if I like
I'm
that.
being
Being real.
serious. I'm being
You're
serious.
talking about a guy that
It's
made
blocked
magical
before.
guns shoot people for a long time.
Dude, is
Barely
that
didn't block.
is that what you want to do?
I think he puts it down and tries to push her in the not
You
drops
didn't
it
say
like
puts down.
oops. Oh my god.
Are you putting it down?
Can I push
Shit.
her as
Setting it
a
down.
can I push her as a bonus? Actually, screw this. I'm gonna use the gun to push her into the lava.
Don't do that, you idiot.
So you just as you take
Like,
it, you just
how
want
do
to
you
try to
fucking
like.
give Joseph like a fucking thing to kill us?
Oh no, man.
I've
Just put the fucking cannon down. Let us fucking deal with
Your
this.
whole
Well then
thing
fine, I'll
is
put the
not
cannon
wanting
down
to
and then we'll
kill
deal
me,
with
I
it.
thought.
what are you trying to do? I want to know.
No, if that cannon
I
goes
said
off,
I was
I
gonna put the
probably
cannon
would
down
be
like
the
5
sole
times,
survivor.
but
Okay,
apparently
okay.
that's not what I did. So
No,
I'd
no,
take a
it's
quarter damage.
I'm confused.
no, it's what I'm trying to make sure.
Dropping the
because you're
cannon
saying,
is not like I thought that was just a okay, well, I would drop something off. I just put
This
it
thing's on like a hair trigger.
Jesus Christ.
The-
We're
the
talking
reason-
about an engineer.
Okay, the reason why I'm being
A
very
former engineer.
listen.
Still has an intelligence of like 14, right? Like I don't know.
Listen, the reason
Okay.
why I'm trying to be very specific on this is because that is just a death cannon. And
I will
so,
just
like,
spend my whole turn gently putting it on the ground away from her.
okay, so
And then you guys can do stuff.
I would say you can put it on the ground, not
Okay.
chucking it, not dropping it. You're trying
Mhm.
to put it on the ground as like stable as you can, and then you want to try to go and push her in. Okay, Elise, what are you doing? This is going to be all at the same time, so whoever goes first, if people wanted to try to do things different.
She doesn't have to go in the lava. I want her out of the way of Eighth so I can try to pull Eighth out.
Well,
But like, if
So
that's the
is
quickest
she
way to get her out of the way,
Where she is
That-
on this, or
it-
is she like over here now?
she technically it's now like if we
Is she,
want
like,
to be
over here in
specific,
eighth in
it's
the
like
lobby?
it's like that.
am I still back here?
You're right here. You're behind her.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just looking at
technically,
this
the
spell specific.
easiest way is to just push her almost over Aeth if you want to then try to get him up. I'm gonna say as of this is happening, Aeth, go ahead and take off the 1 HP and just go ahead and make a death save. And you can send it to me
Private.
Private or blind?
private.
Ooh.
Or no blind, because I think blind GM. I think that is.
Only you can see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Only I can see it. Yeah. Do that. Do the blind. I just want to see.
Everybody watch his face closely.
Okay.
Nothing.
So So at least, what are you doing?
Yeah, I hate this. Like, I'm just looking at all my spells. And I'm just like, which one is the most useful one right now?
Also, if it was me, I would have thrown that cannon as far as I could towards the lava pool.
Yeah, that's and fucking blows up. Thank you very much.
I'm talking like this direction away.
Mm.
I don't know how big that explosion would be, but I wasn't saying it was a good idea. I was just saying that would have been my first thought.
I just need to look at some strength scores. Let me look at some strength scores.
Don't worry, I got strength.
No, I'm looking for strength scores for animals.
I got strength for things I control.
How far is Aya down in the lava?
All
At
the
this
way.
point,
She's holding him down with her hands.
we're like that's pretty much what she's going to do. So by the time people can actually get to her, he's probably like, I would say, shoulder length in,
She's
because
been in the lava that deep unconscious already once. It can't be good for him.
so this is like her whole
But this
thing
is the
was
second time that's
shoving him
happened
It
in
today.
doesn't help
and
his
trying to
fear of fire.
quickly shove him in it, and that's at the moment as far as she's able to get, as she's trying to quickly like just push him in there.
So the thing is that I'm torn between. It's like I know Aya wants to try and save her. Part of me just wants to fucking kill her, and I'm just like, that's what I'm torn between. It's like, do I want to kill her or do I want not to kill her?
Well, as you're thinking as well, Garber, what are you doing?
I'm gonna,
Um,
yeah, you say what you want.
Which of these arms is the free one? I kind of tried to draw where I thought the arms were.
I'd probably say the one on the right.
The right one.
Yeah, because that would seem about beneficial.
Okay. So this one's just in the lava giving a thumbs up as it slowly sinks.
Or it's probably already in there by now.
Just the tip of the thumb still pointing out. So
Yeah.
that one I'm going to delete. The spiritual weapon's just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, it was just summoned to be motivational support.
I will mentally command the arm to fly directly in front of her eyes, and then try to grab her and throw her because it's designed to like pick up whole cages.
Mhm.
I assume that's some sort of strength check. That's the one that's only medium sized.
So you just want to grab and throw her somewhere.
Yes, it only has a 10 strength.
Okay. Yeah, make a strength. I'm going to even say with advantage because she's going to roll with disadvantage. She is
How do you
focusing.
code? It's 2d20 DL.
Just do.
No, okay, yeah, either DL or keep
You could
highest.
just hit the 2d20 dice.
Ow.
And
Two 12s. Yeah.
Nice.
you guys doing it the hard way. I just
I think it's
hit
a
the
plus 6.
d20 and. All right, so disadvantage strength.
Oh, is it
Large.
hollow underneath these platforms?
Do what?
Is it hollow under the platforms?
Not necessarily. No.
Um,
So
Does the arm do that?
the arm grabs her as she's like, no, 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 no. It's like picking her up, and because you wasn't specific, roll a d8. Hold on.
That's a 10.
Yeah, roll a d8.
6.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a d20 for like.
How well it's throwing?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. I'm gonna say she kind of gets thrown, hits the beam down here, and like lands on the other side.
And then also mentally commanding the platform, I guess since it's not hollow, to go 10 over, 20 up, and then try to lift 8th out again. Same platform, same task.
I would say it would be enough to get, because it was trying to go all the way underneath, just where it was. And then trying to get underneath him, I would say that would be all.
Okay.
So your
that's-
next
it's
turn,
under,
it
so he
could
can't really go much deeper, I guess.
kind of can
and
if you're going
then-
limp.
I got one more thing. I'm gonna run over and jump in and just I used my bonus action already, but I'm
Well-
gonna try and throw 8th out with my action.
Actually, I should have done this. So go back real quick. Before, as you're trying to do that, at least what were you wanting to do as well? Because I actually got to make something happen with all three of you.
You see her get tossed.
Well, hold on. That's before. That's before.
Oh.
Before, like, what I'm
Oh,
asking.
if she's trying to like grab her as well, does she
So-
get thrown with the arm?
Well, we'll see what happens. At least, what are you doing? This is before the whole arm thing.
Oh, whoops. I'm not doing that. Or am I?
He ends up casting modify memory on the arm. All of a sudden, the arm has memories of childhood.
I'm gonna move
It's
this
like life. It's also been given sentience.
Well, anyways, at least
One
what are
parent
you
was
doing?
a leg, the other one was a bicep.
Mm,
Well, I did say, or AF did say he did consider the fact that he'd probably have to kill her possibly, too, so you don't have to have that moral question of whether or not.
I was just trying to get her away from your body so that I could get you out.
No.
I thought.
It's more like the debate of whether or not.
Also, I just imagine spiritual weapons just kind of like sitting over there
Much-
fiddling its thumbs.
In that at the moment. At least what you doing? All this power and
so many opportunities, so many choices.
Mm.
Just that probably it's like just have to keep his stupid ass alive again. I will cast. I mean, I guess this is a fun thing in a way. I will cast Wither and Bloom. So she has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
okay. So
And
Here's-
Ayat can roll a hit dice.
So here's what we're going to do. Before all of that happens, I need all three of you, Clarence, Garbu, and Elise, to roll a dexterity check. Who this is going in
What
order,
we're going in?
and it's like as all of you are doing this at the same time, will determine
3.
Okay. So
It's literally in the turn order.
Yes.
so
Literally.
at least you casting
The
Wither
dice
and
said
Bloom.
we want.
So what? So
things
I'm
for-
gonna flavor this since I am the first, because this is fun. What she sees is her life force being drawn out of her into Ayat. And I want to hear a reaction to that. And Ayat, you can roll your hit die, hit dice +5, and then you also receive 11
Okay.
health. So you have to roll a D8, I think is Warlock, right?
Yeah, D8.
You roll D8 because you get my modifier.
D8 plus 4,
5.
you said?
I have
Five?
20 wisdom.
Okay.
20, and then plus 11. Okay.
So she's going to use her Flash of Genius and pass your thing.
She takes 3 damage.
half the damage.
So hold on, let's put this back up to that.
Okay.
Okay, so she
But
takes
she still sees the life go out of her into Ayat, and Ayat
Half
actually
is-
regaining consciousness.
Okay.
His
So
ass is going into the lost.
she, as like a little
Aether
bit of
gains
this
consciousness just to feel
like,
pain.
kind of like force being drawn from her as it's like kind of going down her hands into Aeth as he's like slowly using his arms to kind of like push like out of the log, like trying to swim back. And she's like, "No, no, you're supposed to die!" And then Garbu's hand comes and grabs her, and like just like shock of like what, and gets flung
Just yeet.
all the way
I
across.
feel like at this point it just comes over like a golf club and just.
Yeah. And I would say, Clarence, since you were wanting to go and try to hit her, I would say you can, if you want to change this, you could try to kind of like almost dive, not necessarily in the lava, but like right to the edge so you can help pull Aeth up. If you
Or
want to do
shoot
that.
her with the rocket as she's there. That's good.
Oh my god! Maybe wait till she gets further away.
Yeah, like I mean, she is all the way over there. Just shoot her. Like, Let's go.
Well,
No.
Shoot her!
well,
Right there in front of us.
Clarence,
She is on the
Clarence,
other platform.
Clarence's turn was to put it
I know,
down.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I know, I
memeing.
know.
I'm just memeing.
So is that okay with you, Clarence? That you want to get Aeth out?
I'm good.
Okay. So, kind of going over to help pull him out.
Is the platform aiding at all with that endeavor?
I would say sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and put Aeth out. But I'm gonna also go ahead and roll a d20 as he is severely burned by this lava,
Oh yeah,
and
most certainly.
that's lame. That is lame. Can I roll again? That's better. Aeth, what's your hit points at?
19.
What is it? 19.
Okay, then you're fine. Take 13 points of fire damage, as a lot of the lava, like it's just been eating your body. While you only been in there for
You guys know I don't
a
like
few
fire.
seconds, it's
Shut the fuck up.
she starts to stand up, just as everybody kind of stands up seeing this, and she's, no, that's my kill. He's supposed to die.
Damn, Sama. I don't get Eldritch Blast of fire at her because I went
You were
unconscious, don't I?
No, you've
No.
been unconscious. You bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, damn it.
I just look at her.
Stop
No, it's my,
Shoot her.
it's my kill, and I fire Starbolt at it. Nice.
I go, my kill, as the giant animated arm just grabs Aeth and submerges him.
Our kill.
Well,
Arc.
what
Wow.
what are you guys doing?
I still have an action and movement. If that's okay.
You do you.
This is a whole. Just what are you guys doing?
She's over here, right?
Yep.
For some
Next
reason I
night's
have
curse
to-
go down like all fortunes.
We're technically out of turn order. I'm just.
Oh.
She's losing
No.
it.
Guess
She's
I'll
I'm just
have the
checking.
arm go and grapple her if she's just being distraught. And we're
I
out
cast
of
hold
turn order.
person.
Dang it.
I mean, we can do everything. Just fucking load her up.
Made irrelevant
Okay.
again by
What does she
magic.
need to? What does she need to?
I need to get closer a bit as well, so I get into range, because she's a bit too far for me.
What is it? A wisdom
Well,
save?
with wisdom, I'll just put it here. So you can roll it on it.
Yeah, boy. Click her. Click that. No, the flash of genius won't work. Dang it.
And even if she had Flash of Genius, I could counter the Flash of Genius with my anti-Flash of Genius.
Anti-flash of genius.
she's just in a slight flavored way. It's like she's just kind of losing it in that spot, which allows Garbu to kind of have his arm come back over and just kind of grapple her, and she's just like having just a giant episode.
And can I also have the platform go over and get between the cannon and us and just sit there as a wall?
The cannon is no longer there.
Okay. I was just scared it might still go off.
I agree.
Mm.
Alright. How is alright? Question for Clay.
you even-
How
can
would
you
you
even
say that
fucking
the
walk?
hand's holding her?
Like a child grips an action figure.
So
Around,
say this is her head right here. Would it be more like that or more like that?
I would say you can see
around the
like
torso.
you can see like her shoulders and neck and head. Like she's not suffocating.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gripping
No,
her.
no, 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 no.
torso, not the
That's important. I'm gonna walk, or I'm gonna get closer to her.
I would say the arm can bring her to you guys.
Oh, okay.
And she's just flailing and she's
She
no.
can't flail because she's a held
If
person.
she's being
Look,
held.
it's flavored. Shut up. I know
No,
she's held
it's
person.
unflavored. I unflavor it.
No,
Unflavored.
She's
good.
trying. She's struggling as hard as she can, but nothing is happening.
20-second old gum.
She's flailing, but not even remote. Like there's nothing she can do. That's what I'm flavoring. You'd be
I
fine.
take out
She'd
the
be held.
sunblade.
No, because I wanted to have I wanted to feel more powerless, so it gets even worse.
Take out the sunblade.
I'm gonna walk towards her.
Also, I'm spreading out in case she pulls the cannon out again.
Can't.
I'm trying
Held
to stand.
person.
I'm
Can't do
still
anything.
spreading out.
Um,
Garth doesn't know.
I'm sorry with whatever happened to you. And this doesn't change how I view you before. And I'm gonna take the sunblade, I'm gonna cut her throat.
Before he does that, can I shoot Ayat from behind him so he can't see that I'm doing it? Can we roll off a dex? Can we roll off a dex for
I mean, he
this?
can't
Because I
you
see him do
doing
that.
it anyways.
Yeah, but it's like I don't want him to kill her.
Sure, it can be
It's
a
my arch-
dex.
It's my archer who does it, not me.
Just both of you roll a dex check.
18.
Oh,
Oh my god!
so, hey,
Oh my
everybody,
God, that was-
everybody sees you as the arm kind of brings her closer to the platform, and everybody sees you kind of reaching back, pulling out the
That was
sunblade,
fucking close.
and you kind of like walk over, and you're like just a little bit face to face with her, and you're saying this, and she's just like a little bit of foaming out of the mouth. She's just like insane at this point, and you kind of just go to draw back as you just going to make this like just a one and done slash until you feel this giant burst of like kind of like radiant heat on your back. Go ahead and roll damage.
60.
I'm down. I'm unconscious from that.
Like that hits you, your eyes just kind of go white and just fall, just barely not in the lava, like just close to it. Sunblade clatters to the floor and then it kind of just
I'm
turns
gonna
off.
stabilize him.
That's a good
I'm
idea.
Not
not
like-
healing.
it-
No heal. Just
I just look at
try to
Clarence
stabilize.
and I say he's not gonna make the same
Guidance.
mistake you did.
Medicine.
That's good.
Just stabilizing him. 21 to
Mm.
stabilize the dude.
And then I'm gonna walk up to her.
That was a fucking close roll.
Yeah, I mean I would have minused you, so you would have like
Yeah.
it would have
I
been.
know, but it felt so dramatic that we both rolled
Yeah.
16.
It was close.
Just I'm a little bit more dexterous than you are.
A little bit.
Is that chain I animated still up there somewhere?
Well, now that's, I don't know, sure.
I'll have it come over. If it's knocked loose from the above, I'll have it come over and tie Eighth up, I guess.
Sure.
Just following what Elise is doing and also agreeing that I don't want to see anyone kill their siblings anymore.
Easy enough.
It's like I walk up to her, she's having a fucking episode of probably like, I don't know, giving up. I don't know what she's doing. Like, what is she doing right now? Like, as she sees me do this, like, what is she doing?
She's lost it. Like,
Mm.
she's not even paying attention to like even what he was doing. She's just like, it's like most of the time it's like eyes closed and she's just violently like shaking. She's like trying to get out. Again, with a held person, technically she wouldn't be able to do a lot of this, but it's just she's just there. She's wanting to move. She can't. She's just like trying to fight against it, and it's like an itch you can't scratch, and it just gets worse and worse as you're unable to scratch it, and so she's just gone insane. She's just lost it.
I look at the others. Well, I wanted to use this to make her change her memory so she would tell us what the fuck's going on. But I feel like I'd rather just, I don't know, erase her memory.
You have like 30 seconds left on the arm, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe I should have the chain tie her up. And then
It
just...
at least takes out the ropes. That's idiot.
Oh, I am. Yeah.
No, the rope just ties her up.
Definitely
what I
keep that
meant.
away from any flammable material.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. I'm just gonna take
Hey,
out the scroll.
platform, can you like form a nice bridge to the edge for us before you die?
There's already tons of platforms to edges.
Yeah.
I'll just have this one add another one.
It's not long enough.
It's this length or whatever. It's one of these platforms.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Dang.
I'm just gonna take out the scroll that my father gave to me so long ago now. And as she's just losing her shit, I unfurl it. Well, yeah, goes nothing, I suppose. And I use it to cast the spell Modify Memory.
For shits and giggles, can I have you roll a D100, and if you roll a 1, it catches fire before you use it? Dang.
90.
Okay.
It's the opposite.
Uh,
It's super flame resistant. It
I
puts the
just
fire out around us. Like the temperature drops 5 degrees for no fucking reason.
God, it's kind of chilly.
Why is it so cold over here?
All right,
Hmm.
so
I mean,
what do
honestly, it
Gotta put a
probably does
jacket on.
give you a cold feeling when you look at it.
So what do you do as you cast this on her? Kind of like as you hold the scroll and kind of like thrust your hand like on her head and just like kind of squeeze a little bit, but you're like trying to force this into her mind.
It's like that Indiana Jones scene where the guy reaches into the chest and pulls out the heart, except you're reaching into the head.
Okay, so I'm just doing like. So I'm just looking at it right now because I like we originally talked about me superpowering this, but I think I'm gonna just stick to the normal way of how the spell works. I am going to put in her memory that she managed to kill Ayeth, but she felt so bad about it that she saw everything with clarity and that she needs to stop this madness and try and reconnect with her family. And drop all this, like, and just help us fight whatever's going on. I wanted to feel so like how to describe? You know when you have that feeling when something bad happens, you just go no, and you wish it could be undone. You know that panic feeling, like that. I wanted to feel that when she killed Ayed, and then she decided, because this is me changing a memory, right? So then she decided to help us instead and try to reconnect with her family.
Okay. As
That's
you
what I tried to put in my
kind
mind.
of like push this into her, like you can see, it's like she's kind kind of like an exorcist. Like she's like fighting against a lot of this, and
Yeah, the whole person drops, I think, because of this, because of me
uh,
casting this one.
yeah, and like she's just like gone insane, and then she just passes out.
Elise looks at the others. Well, I tried my best. I don't know if it worked or not.
What do you guys
So
do
what do we
now?
do about these two idiots? Should we wake them back up again? Because I can do that.
I can put him in the bag of holding. If
Sounds
it's a
good to me.
joke.
I look at. You know they have 10 minutes in that thing,
Yes.
and if they're 5 minutes.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we leave.
I mean, we have to, like the
Where's
thing.
the
Like,
door?
well, I tried to like make her like I don't know, like change her memory so she would maybe like help us, but it's like we have to wake both of them up because we can't drag 2 fucking bodies with us.
If any of you three want to make a perception check, you can.
Fine. 32.
I'm not rolling.
Damn.
I'm not
Why?
rolling with the roll. There's no reason to roll.
Just roll.
Like I don't understand
Holy
why.
shit!
Hold on,
Nat 20.
hold on,
Nat
hold on.
20.
Let me just see. Like, is it even like, what is it like? Because that's not real. He's cheating.
I rolled a 3.
That's
Yeah.
not real.
You
The
gotta roll.
numbers.
Holy shit!
There, that's a
Shit.
good roll.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's a
good
good roll.
roll. You
That's a good roll.
It's an okay roll.
Like Elise
Oh,
is popping
yeah.
off, okay? This
Good
is
for you.
Elise's. This is the Elise popping off moment. Don't worry about it.
It's a 32, bro. That's like Baldur's Gate 3 numbers.
You know it. But
Okay.
this is literally the one thing I'm good at.
All right. So,
Impressive.
I don't know why a lot of this didn't change. So, with a 32, you kind of hear footsteps kind of coming from behind, and you kind of like glance over like a little bit, like you're ready for just somebody coming around the corner, as you see a very familiar semi-blondish, sunburned hair Lucy just. Oh, good. You guys are alive? Look, we
I
gotta
mean, I kind of had to. I had to
3
knock
out of
8
5.
out.
we gotta get out. There's something up there that uh I think we're gonna all need assistance. And
We
she
can
does seem very
teleport out?
panicky.
If we're all together, we can just teleport out. Where's the others?
They're dealing with the thingy, the giant guy upstairs.
We dealt with the giant guy downstairs.
Um,
I point to the giant dead body laying in lava right now.
this one is on fire and killing everybody.
Fantastic.
Okay, so time to get out.
Oh.
I guess.
You're
Which
the
way
boss.
is Lucy?
We should heal a little bit before we go now. Or we can heal as we're going, I
If we
suppose.
have a minute, I can heal. I guess we can move while I do that.
And I'll go ahead and cast my 3rd level spell.
Do
Which
you
heals-
need her to cast any sort of healing?
I can do probably all the healing if we're going to be moving for a minute or so as we go out.
Who's the lowest of us? I guess, should I bring 8th back up and then we'll just carry Lillian out? Elise?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can carry Lily if you want because I'm the one who's probably gonna hang out in the back anyway.
So, where the heck did this spell go?
Let's
There
see.
it is.
As we're walking, I will also cast some healing. Or running, whatever the fuck it is. Let's
So the first round, it's 7 healing. 8th, you get 7 hit points as we like pick you up and we're like, it's time to move. And it's a bonus action for me to keep doing this on my turn. So.
I just
it
heal
would
myself
still
real
keep
real
matching.
quick. There we go.
Is there a way I can roll this again without having to re-click the spell? 'Cause
What?
my computer's being really weird. Aura of Vitality.
There's the.
If we're moving for a full minute, I can technically roll this 10 times.
I mean, I just roll it again because that's you can't re-roll the thing
It's
on there.
just being weird. So 7 hit points to 8th. 8th is still the lowest of us, right? At 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get that
I'm
on.
gonna heal Clarence now. 6 and.
You add 11 on top of that, right?
6 and 5. So yeah, you can just click your own token and then press the healing for both of those. Mr. Bryce.
And we're moving during this, right? You're doing bonus actions for these?
These are actions for me.
Oh. Well, mine's bonus action.
Clarence, you heal for 21. You bastard.
So, you guys.
Nice. Yeah.
So 8
Clay,
more
get your
for you,
Clay, get
8.
your Clay, get your brother's attention.
Bryce.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
Oh,
I'm doing work stuff still,
8
off and
more,
on.
8
Yeah.
more again for you, 8th.
You heal for 21, Bryce.
oh, thank God. I accidentally clicked twice. I think it did a double click, so we're good.
Do I really want health?
Another 8.
You're getting health, whether you want it or not. 21.
Let's see, that was 4. This will be 5. Another 8 for you again, 8th. What does that put you at?
39.
39. Is anybody lower than that currently?
I'm at 71.
Okay, not at least. Clarence, what are you at?
I am at 62. Probably
Okay.
good.
This is the healing spell I prepared. Another 3 for you, 8th. And I got 4 more of these. This one's going to me, because now I'm lower than you.
So, as you guys are
How many you
following
got left?
Lucy,
more.
she's trying to lead you guys upstairs.
1 for you, 12 to you. And then 1 more to me. 9.
Okay.
You all good?
Well, that would have been as we were moving.
Of course.
I would have continued doing that. It
So,
lasts a whole minute.
so you guys
What's the situation?
trying to get all this healing done. You kind of coming to, and you can see that they are carrying, like, you're in a whole different area. That once you kind of get healed and a little bit on your feet, somebody puts you down and you kind of slightly jog with them for a moment until you're kind of like waking up, and you can see that Elise is, carrying Lillian.
I'm gonna wide berth on that. Like, I'm giving those.
Yeah, you're probably up at the front with me, Clarence in the middle, and then Elise at the back.
Sounds good.
Is my assumption. Since I
So,
was healing us, we're probably trying to keep your eyes forward and not really let you glance back much.
so you guys are kind of going through a little bit of hallways, kind of going back up. And she's just, hopefully we made it in time. And like as you guys kind of see like a little bit of this, kind of like reaching bright light type deal as you guys break through and kind of see back in the stadium again. You just see this monstrous of a god.
Oh no.
Not again.
As
Oh,
this
crap.
demon is just laughing and just slashing, like you can see people are fleeing, they're running, and he's just slashes, slashes, like it's insane. Right in front of you, you can see there's a few people kind of huddled right behind Dante and Nick as they're like trying to figure out what to do. Empress is like holding onto her staff and just like they're sweaty, they're
How
tired
many
as
people
well.
can go in your teleport?
What do you mean teleport? We're gonna let this thing roam around, you absolute maniac.
Aeth,
I
We fight.
you
Yes.
I gotta make sure I get this right. So Aeth,
I
you
have
hear
one fifth level spell, 1 second level, or sorry, I don't have a 5th level. I thought I did. I have 1 second level and 1 first level.
Mm-hmm.
Aeth, as you hear kind of like it sounds like a low voice but soft but angry of Ocean, get into the water.
Drown, you bastard.
Water. Where's the water?
Sorry, I was looking at something. Okay, good.
Caribou.
What do you want me to do?
Gotta,
Sniff
wa-
for water.
I get to the loaf.
I've taken as deep of a breath in to try and smell for water as I can. I don't know what role that would be.
So you guys would have already
Close.
known this. The Coliseum, right? It's not like a full thing. Uh, it's like I guess 75% of bleachers, and the other half, because Gale is sitting on a somewhat cliffish area, is the ocean that is behind. Rain starting to hit the ground as this Titan swings back and forth.
We gotta get
Hey,
it towards the ocean.
Hey, if you hear again, get into the water. More angry.
We gotta get in the water. We gotta get in the water. Okay. So we gotta get to the water.
Why are you mumbling to yourself? And why did you ask me to smell for water?
Ocean's talking. Sorry.
To you guys,
She.
he's just mumbling. He's not making complete sentences.
And I
What?
grab him
Are
by the
we
shoulders and
teleporting
shake
away?
him.
Ocean says get to the. We need to get to the water.
Okay.
He's just babbling.
When has Ocean ever steered us wrong?
You don't know what he's
Maybe-
saying.
Can't you cast a spell to understand what somebody's saying?
Not right now.
Am I speaking like a
can't
different
cast
language, or is it just complete babble?
He
It's-
just keeps saying
it's
weird mouth
just-
noises.
It is just
Are you-
complete babble.
Are you teleporting us away? How many people can you teleport?
Do charades. Do charades. How many words?
Clarence,
Is it a phrase?
listen to me.
Okay.
I am speaking English.
Oh, okay.
How many people can you teleport?
All of us.
So
What?
as this is happening, if everybody else, I'll let you listen. You gotta keep quiet. Aeth, as you keep hearing, get into the water. You hear
I'm gonna start heading towards the water.
you hear a very familiar, unsettling voice of just, well, long time no see. How's my
I'm heading towards
little
the water.
or this kind of, as you're taking a step or two, it feels like you're going very slow. Everybody else is talking, trying to figure out what to do. Dante and the others kind of look back, seeing you guys coming, or trying to think of a plan. I see you got to reunite with your sister. How pleasant. Thankfully, she was spared your tenacity. Isn't that right, my little murderous child? You hear in the background just Get into the water. Ooh, she sounds angry, doesn't she? But you probably don't know. It's not because of me.
Am I trying to ignore the voice while trying to keep moving forward?
Every step you take, you're starting to have flashbacks of that time when you was a kid. Being all this kind of trauma as it's coming up. You can see yourself standing, a distance away as your father silhouette fighting off these creatures before you see him kind of like collapsing as appears that he is finally lost his battle. Uh, such a and almost like you feel like somebody caressing the back of your hair. Just uh, what a traumatic view a child would have. Didn't you want to remember what really happened? You remember that time right before all of this, that argument you had with him? And it's just like a weird flashback right before alarms were being sound, you telling your father you wanted to help and that you're ready, that you're strong enough, and he looks you in the eye and just, no, you are weak, you are not coming, you will die, leave now. You begging your father, please, please let me come help you, I can do it. Kind of punches you. It's hard, but not in a violent-ish way, and just, no, son, you were not ready for this. I need you to go back to the house and hide with your siblings now. As he goes and draws his sword and heads off into battle, you feeling angry. You feel as though you were, as the oldest, you should be able to help him. You wanted to be just like him. As you kind of stumble across the barracks uh of his workplace, pulling out a dagger, knowing that you can go and help fight, you can help protect your village. You are the son of the chief here. No, you can do this. And so you go out, fire starting to spread. You can see silhouettes of others, and you're just running, and you can see silhouettes of some other figures fighting. And it looks like, oh, this should be easy. Two of the other guards have this one pinned. I can come up and finish it and save them. And as you run, dagger straight out and plunge it into this creature, just the adrenaline and shock that's filling you, and just kind of taking a step back, pulling the blade out. Look, even the little one's coming to help. I guess he doesn't like you either, old man. As you take a couple of steps back and can see your father as he crumbles to the ground, blood pouring out of his back from where you stabbed. Oh, that's traumatic, isn't it? Yeah, you forgot you did all that, huh? And you just keep hearing now in a very angerish tone, "Get into the water, or I'll raise the tide so high, all of Cinco will die." As you take another step and another step, another flashback, you running back to your house, thinking of trying to hide with your siblings, ignoring the blood that was on your hands. The image you saw was these creatures that came in, lit the place on fire, killed your brother, and tortured you. You see now another image as you run in, and you think to yourself, I don't want him to suffer what they might do. As your brother runs to the window trying to look of what happens. What's happening outside? Big brother, what's happening? You just silently walk right behind him, stab him in the back too. As you pull it back and kind of hold him as he is dying in your arms, you slowly go crazy and start just cutting little bits of yourself, slashes here and there. Your other brother, no, your brother, the one you try to stab, tries to get up and kick a little, trying to get away from you. Kicks a table that had a lamp on it and just kind of falls over and starts the house on fire. Yeah, you forgot about all of that. You, I mean, where do you think your sister got it from? It just runs in the family.
I'm not that person anymore.
As you hear again, I'll make get into the water as it just echoes. I'll make tidal waves so profound, both your mother and your brothers will drown. Get into the water. She sounds very angry. You remember, right? She was tortured by the gods. One of their tests that they wanted to see how well she would do up against somebody like him. Can you think of all the things he's done to her? Why do you think she wants to get back? She needs her vessel. Go.
If
Go
that's what she
be
wants.
go be a good little murderous child, my crazy psychotic child. And as you hear the same angry tone that's just trying to echo, you now hear a deeper tone as the voice that's showing you this stuff, talking to you about this, joins her. Get into the water.
I would say he takes one more step, but then he stops when he hears that the voices joining together. Out of my head! Because of you both talking!
It starts to rain even harder as the rest of you guys have been trying to think of a plan. Dante and Empress thinks trying to save as many of these people as possible. If we can just get them out of this Coliseum, maybe distract this beast for a second. If the healers can keep some of us up, we can distract them, get all the people out, and we'll be good.
Teleport, the spell teleport, I think has a limit of 10 people. Does your cube work the same way is what I'm trying to ask. Putting it in game mechanic terms instead of in character terms.
Give me a second.
That's what I was trying to ask.
It's the teleportation circle spell.
I think
And
that has the limit of 10 people, right?
yeah, and it has
Teleportation spell
Yeah.
circles unlimited.
and it's
people.
like a minute that it takes to cast. Like it, even though it's a box, like it still takes a minute for it to do its whole functions.
So we would still have to get somewhere safe enough to do that.
And the portal stays open, remember?
Yes, it stays open
an
for 1
hour.
hour.
Also,
Well,
so
if
I've
it stays open for an hour, even though it says, I'm gonna double check it. But go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
So with my 20, because I was debating if if it was gonna be a perception, an insight, or whatever, and I was just like, I'm just gonna roll a general wisdom check to look at, because I'm keeping. This is just more like, do I notice? Because I was like, this is like so many rolls in one that I was like, I just rolled general insight or general wisdom because it's all the things, and I'm like, do I notice that what Elliot's going through in the terms of like outwardly, not of course not his internal monologue, but his outward thing? Do I see that? Do I notice it? That's
I would
what's
say you glancing around, like you're trying to
I was
keep,
trying to
you're
listen
trying
to
to,
the others.
yeah, you're trying to just, everything is happening. You're observing. You're kind of like allowing them to try to plan as you're like looking around, and you just see Aeth as he's like trying to stumble towards kind of like the back openness of the Coliseum that leads to, which you can even see like it's just ocean back there, just water. You see as he's trying, like stumbling, probably just again, even though with heals magically, like you still got to be sore and
Legs
hurting.
are still pretty hurt from
Mm.
being in lava twice.
Yeah, so like he's like looks like he's trying to make it to that.
I will, because of only because I rolled a natural 20, because otherwise I would have focused on some other things.
Which before you continue, sorry,
Yeah,
I will
yeah, go
say
ahead.
this because it stays up for an hour. I would honestly say I think it's a limitless of how many people could go through.
I didn't. I thought it was. I'm confusing it with what is it? Plane travel or something like that.
Plane shift.
Plane shift. That's what.
Plane
I
shift
thought
works like
was.
plane shift works exactly like teleport. It's the same, essentially the same spell, but
Yeah,
then one
that's-
goes to a different plane.
I was confusing teleport. I was confusing the cube as doing teleport, not teleportation circle.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
So it's teleportation circle, except it stays up for an hour. It wouldn't make sense if it stayed up for an hour and only 10 people could go through. So I'd say it's limitless of how many people can go through, but it takes a minute obviously for the cube to do its thing, and it doesn't mean like you can prevent somebody from going through it either. You can't turn it off. It just stays like that.
Mm.
So we'd have to do
So
it somewhere.
as they're busy thinking and planning, trying to get to the thing, I'm gonna walk. Elisa's gonna walk over. I'm gonna walk over to Ed. And I'm just gonna say like, I'm trying to shake him. What's going on with one hand because I don't have my other hand busy. Does he react?
He's right now he's just kind of like holding his head. I think you kind of get the words of just like my head.
Does he
hurts.
flash back and Aeth opens the door?
I
God damn
if he
it.
doesn't react,
That's
I will
something
just
about that reference.
I
I
will.
hated that. I knew
I will try one
instantly
more
when
time.
you
Be
said
like,
that.
"It, what's going on?" Does he react?
Aeth.
Too many voices. Too many voices.
You hear, "Get into the water. Don't mistake my threats for bluff. You have lived more than enough. Get into the water."
Okay. Water. Water.
I look at him. I look at the water. Whatever's going on in your head. I have given you a second chance. Just be the hero you can be. And then an eagle will swoop up behind him and pick him up and carry him to the water. As I will cast Conjure Animals and I will summon an eagle to carry him towards the water.
Okay.
Because I haven't used any of my third levels yet.
So your eagle just kind of magically behind him, kind of like hops up a little bit as it, both claws kind of grab him, takes him over the water, and just kind of drops him.
I just look at it and I'm just like, well, now's the time for him to step up. And as I turn to the others,
The rain is just, it is starting to sting a little bit as it's just
Yeah.
like,
the second eagle is around me and just creates like a like with its wings above me.
It's just like walking behind you with its wings up.
Yeah.
so as Dante speaks, what are we going to do? We got to get these people out.
I look at him and I look at towards the water.
All I know is that teleport's all I can think of. I have no spells. I don't think any of us do at this point.
You see at least look in the distance. I don't know what I've done, but I hope it's the right thing.
As we turn and the water probably just erupts or something.
Rains out. There's no water anymore. It's all gone.
As
It's
it
just vast
rains
desert.
harder and harder, start to
Mad Max Fury
you can
Road.
start to see a very rapid rotation in the water.
Maybe we should just try to get as far away as we can.
As
Let's just be ready in case he needs help.
I'm going to say, during all of this amount of people had died.
That's fine.
I know you guys can't see it, but it's fine. I mean,
I
it's
mean,
not fine.
like on
but,
a scale of 100 to 1,000, what are we talking?
So that's in this kind of coliseum. There's like, as I'm putting pairs up, if I were to say this was like, if each person was like 10 individuals, that was just 90 people that this guy just like was just
Okay.
slashing away as the remaining
I don't
people
think you
just,
answered my question earlier on a private message. Currently, can Garbu turn into the dragon only once, and that one time can last up to 10 minutes? Or is it just 10 minutes that I can spread out throughout
right
the day?
now it's just the once because you're getting
Okay.
used to it.
So all I have is a second level and first level spell. Dang. Do I have in the bag of holding?
I will say as 3 more groups of dying, you can see now this massive blob of water that is slowly approaching back to the Colosseum. And this is a genuine kind of like the Avatar in the North Water Tribe, as you just hear this
I have
like loud
Yeah.
kind of like roar. Kind of sounds like a little gargleish roar. And just like throws up just like a lot of water as it kind of starts to fall down. It's like holds in place. And
What's
almost
the range on the darkness spell?
60 feet? No.
as
Yeah,
it's all these little beads of water starts kind of like rapidly spinning, just shoot towards
16.
everything within the city, within the Colosseum, against this creature. Aeth, you feeling in so much pain and agony between your flashbacks that you're having, trying to decipher what's real and what's not real, and her flashbacks of what she's having, of what this thing done during their fight and after. Right now, I need everybody, obviously besides Aeth, to make dexterity saving throws, please.
You want me to make one for Nick?
I got it. I
Plus
have it.
4.
That's a DM NPC right now.
Oh, I can just click on him. Oh,
So 19.
So is this a projectile coming towards us?
Hey, DM, would this happen to count as ice damage out of curiosity? Because if so, it's doubled.
Technically, yes.
What's
Oh my
coming towards
God.
us? Because
I have
like
a nat one.
my ego will eat the hit because I had it around me.
1 second.
She did have the eagle around her.
Yeah, like I had it for like cinematic effect, but now it's gonna just take the fucking hit to the face.
I just imagine the fake creature's just like, oh great, now I'm just a freaking umbrella.
Okay, so Clarence.
I will say the mask is great for like quartering fire damage.
Ooh, Garber with that negative.
I
That's so
live.
cool.
It's not great.
Empress. Okay, so Nick
We
and
all have
Clarence
plus
are the
4.
only ones who are kind of like slightly dodging out of the way. It's just these ice spikes as they're just rushed past, slamming into everything.
Nick takes no
Um,
damage then because he's a rogue.
Nick takes no damage for the evasion.
Yeah, no, like because he passed, there's no damage going to you guys.
Does the eagle eat
How
my
much
hit?
damage does the ice spike do?
I am just rolling a.
Cool.
Right now it's only for Garber you want to take 2 of them for that natural 1.
It's just doubled. The mask of Otar.
So
If I critical fail, the damage I take from the ice is doubled.
Empress, Dante, the Eagle take just -5.
Did we take half?
No, you don't take any if you pass.
Okay. Okay.
You're
I
avoiding
mean,
the ice spike
for the roll for the memes. I could just.
And so
That's just.
Garbu, you would have took
I mean, yeah, the eagle
obviously
eats it.
10 because it's double, but then you take another one, so I'm gonna roll.
The eagle eats the 5 damage. I'm just
So
gonna
that
put my
was
10 HP the eagle HP.
So that was 6.
12.
So 22 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
37.
Now, Aeth, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You are fighting. Actually, you're going to roll a D100, and I want you to add your wisdom modifier to it against hers. You're fighting for control.
Oof.
Well, you know, I would say that is a mighty low roll, but my roll is even lower.
What did you roll?
Let's
I
just
suck.
say
You suck,
if
but I suck more.
if I cast divine intervention, my thing would have definitely worked.
Oh
Did you roll,
my
did you roll
god.
like a 2 or something or a
I
3?
I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, that.
So you were in control. Now I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. The DC, I'm going to put it at 15 for now.
Just give over.
Don't suck.
24.
You don't need
Okay.
control. Just let her have it.
what are you wanting to do? You, in terms of attacks, you can specifically kind of slam water into this creature. You can try to do like a ranged water attack, a little bit more specific towards the creature. You can't do the ice spikes at this moment as she's already done it. And you feel like more enraged every time that ice spike is used. The rage meter goes up even higher. And so for the
Let's
rage
go
meter,
with
it's the tide. And you can also do just a kind of like how the spell tsunami, but on a grander scale, and just hit everything.
As long as it isn't ice damage.
it's exclusively ice damage. No, I'm gonna slam it with the water, but not the tsunami, but straight up slam it.
Okay. You kind of just reaching out, hitting the back of this creature. He turns around. I see you are back for seconds. I can't wait. I have missed you for a long time. I got more things that I would like to try. As just fire erupts in his hands and just kind of blasts it towards you, hitting a part of you, steam kind of coming off. What are you guys doing?
I mean, guess we hit it with everything we got, right, guys?
Yeah, I think we should fight, right?
I
Oh,
guess so. I gotta get within 60 feet of it. They're the only thing that I still have.
Dante will say, whatever that thing is, why don't we let that fight and we just get these people out?
I mean, either way.
Yeah, I like that idea better, Nick.
Fuck off, Nick.
Look at that fucking thing! The thing is fucking massive! What the hell are we supposed to do to that?
We had 2 more days before this. I could try to divine intervene.
What,
I
ask
think
God what to do?
Elise looks at Garbo. I think that is already the thing that you're talking about.
fair.
Also,
Let's just get the fuck out of here. This is fucking weird.
In
This
my
is like some.
experience so far, Ocean has not been divine.
no.
Yeah, is it a
Who?
god or a
Fuck if I know.
You're lagging behind us. Just deal with it.
How far
You
away
want-
is this big fuck from us?
between 5 and 1,000,000 feet?
45 feet, 50 feet.
45.
Oh,
Easy.
okay. I was right.
I'm
It's
gonna
like-
look at it and point up to its face, and all of a sudden, a 30-foot diameter sphere of darkness is gonna appear up there around its head, just trying to cause it some distraction.
I would like to try to whistle
As I
for
reach
my
into the bag
horse.
of holding and pull out a scroll and read off of it. I'm deleting
Um,
that from the bag of holding.
I don't want to do that. Lucy says as well, I can at least cast Dimension Door, get some of us out, but I can only do it twice.
Can you take Lillian? She's unconscious.
Yeah,
She's not much help.
I can. Here, everybody come here real quick.
The eagle scoots over with me.
Elise just
How
brings her
many
umbrella.
people?
God, my
up
chair's
to
just
6.
rocking. I just
Dimension
hear-
door.
One at a time.
1, 2,
One at a time.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this will work.
What?
Don't need that.
What are you gonna do?
God, effective way of getting the fuck out of here. I don't know what the fuck.
There's a lot of
That's
fucks
not how
going
I
on.
imagine my 50s going.
God, you're so old.
Hopefully,
Yeah, and so
having
and so
a dark
whiny.
cloud around Rakdos's head.
Well, I'm
and-
sorry. You know what I imagine my 50s being? Me at a fucking vineyard drinking
You're
wine.
50?
He was gonna
Okay,
be far.
so you guys,
That's like 5 of my lifetime.
Everybody, obviously besides Aeth, can heal up to 23 points as she used Mass Cure Wounds.
God. That's all the hit points I lost.
How many?
Yeah, I'm at max HP.
Wait.
23.
I should be at 60.
I'm not even gonna look at his sheet.
I'm not bothering his health.
Okay, that's fine.
And then she will
Okay,
use
I guess get
Dimension
people out of
Door
here.
as you hand Lily to her, and I'll try to keep her safe, and I'll get out back into the woods. She looks towards the others and just where we were waiting for before we charged in. Dante just nods his head, and Empress looks at her. Stay safe, please.
I look at her. The command word for the rope is idiots, but don't do it unless she's completely friendly.
I wasn't. Yes, and then just like as kind of like a portal opens behind her, she just like takes a step back as she is gone.
Bye.
Okay. I mean, I don't
How
have
about
any-
round 2, boys? And
I'm just gonna start running for one of the exits, and I'm gonna be using thaumaturgy to yell at the top of my lungs,
Everyone, this way, away from the monster.
So the
got
way
nothing else.
the way out
Is behind that
is
thing?
behind him.
Oh
And
shit.
Well, his head's covered in darkness right now, and I'm gonna hope that's enough to distract him. As I yell,
Try to make your move now.
all right, so
I don't know.
I'll even say he took 2
This
steps
just sounds
here.
like a design flaw. Architectural design flaw.
Yeah, who makes
Boy.
only one exit to an arena? I mean, if only I had like stone shape, I could just.
I'm just gonna hit the motherfucker.
I wish I could. The only thing I can currently hit him with is either fire damage or a cantrip.
I don't think fire's gonna work on him.
So as
Exactly, Nick.
all of these people are trying to go for the exit, some are trying to go in a way to not be like right next to him, but there's 2 groups that like panicky in a bit, and they're just like running like right next to his foot.
Do you think a god can be commanded?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's a very philosophical. Let's not fucking think about that.
So as I move all of these people,
Maybe?
Let me know when I can attack the motherfucker.
Let me know
What
when
is
my
it that
next
you-
turn would be.
okay, so besides Garbu, actually I'll say this, most of that was you guys. You were pretty much getting into battle positions. So for the top of the round, let's see.
Should we do a turn order again just to make things simpler?
We can. Oops, I don't want to do that. I will grab you. Nope, not you. You. And on the turn order is going to say Minotaur. I'm just using them as a token. I have the actual stats pulled up, what I need. Roll. And
Yeah, I'm a big boy. I rolled fucking. Why are you burning my net 20 on this?
I want to update
Asshole.
Yeah, but you didn't roll it.
yours
DM did.
to.
Yeah, but then it still burns my character. Like you know how the how do you call it, the random number? That's totally not random works.
And
Yeah.
You want to go first then? Since you
No,
rolled
no,
the nat 20?
You,
Saying the dice are karmic.
you rolled a 23, and I also
Oh,
22, and I
shit.
have lower decks.
I put those 2 at the top. They go top order.
Yeah. I have less decks than Nikolai anyway, so it's Nikolai who
For
gets to
some
go first.
The
Okay.
order tracker isn't working for me.
You have 16.
I don't know where that puts me.
Your third from
Uh,
last.
Okay.
4th
Yeah,
overall.
third, but...
No, 4th. Like it's Nikolai, me,
Fourth,
Dante.
fourth, yeah, fourth.
Garbu.
I meant third to the bottom though.
He will do. Okay. So, first off, he'll get out of the darkness.
Yeah, it's only a 30-foot sphere. That's like the size of his ear, right?
He takes one step, he's out.
I'll say he takes. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. He'll move slightly up. Slightly. He'll.
Like away from the entrance?
Yeah, he'll do two. He's almost like in the middle now of this Coliseum, but there is still some people within his range that he can do stuff to. So he's going to take 2 attacks on Aeth as the water element out there, as he kind of slashes his scythe downwards as just like fire erupts, almost like erupting on the water element out there, just massive steams coming out. So Aeth, since you are in control, and he took 2 attacks on that. So for your next save, you got a minus 23.
On a D100?
Yeah, on the D100. And
Is it
then
just minus 23 or minus plus my wisdom, then
no,
minus?
it's
Or just
you can, if it makes it easier, you can do that. D100 plus your wisdom minus 23. If it makes it easier that way.
okay.
And then
Oh,
he will use one of the attacks and just slashes downward as he's going to take this group out. So he has 13 out of 31 people, or groups, if you will, right? Because they all have multiple people, so 31 groups. He took out 13 of them so far.
Is everyone else looking at a different map than the one I am?
You guys are still looking at the
Same map?
underground.
Okay.
I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not moving here. It would be too complicated.
Well,
This
my
is
game
a little bit
is being
more,
very weird.
theater of the mind stuff. This is kind of like a survive, but don't let him get any. You really don't want him to get any more kills. So the
Did
more you
any
can,
groups successfully make it out
No, oopsie.
with the darkness and him moving up?
Not yet, no. There's about 3 groups that could potentially get out
Next turn.
next. So, to go ahead and do that. Aeth, you rolled that.
What if
I'll turn to Elise as sort of a free action.
Mhm.
what if you get me as far away as you can and then open the teleport to me?
It's gonna take a minute now.
That's the issue.
So, she beats you, takes in control again, and it's just like all the water just kind of boils up. I want to see if she. No. Okay. So she just kind of boils like a lot of this water up, and you can see, like, as some of you kind of like paying attention to this guy, trying to figure out what to do, you don't see it's just this massive wave comes and just slams into everything.
Should we die?
It's hitting the Coliseum, hitting the city. It's just a massive wave of water. Everybody make a strength saving throw, please.
Yay!
Wrong clearance. Wrong clearance.
You want me to make Nyx for it?
If you want to, you can.
Make it a bit easier for you.
Alright. Dante, Clarence. You guys were able to kind of like stand your ground a little bit. You kind of like shift like about 5 to 10 feet ahead, but you was able to continue standing, holding your ground. Nikolai gets kind of shoved about 5, 10, 15, 20. He gets shoved 20 feet and goes prone. Empress, same thing. 5, 10, pretty much, I'm going to do everybody. Besides him, and
Hey, at least you burned your nat 1 on something we're all failing, except Clarence.
I mean, there's probably gonna be more.
I'm real strong though.
You didn't burn it on, say, the one attack that it actually mattered on for you, and it did double damage because it was
there's
ice.
some people,
Oh.
all of the groups get prone. There's the 3 groups that close made it get slammed into the wall. They're not dead, but definitely hurts the movement. At least as you kind of like
Yeah.
picking yourself back up, and you're just like, is this what it feels like to be on the other side of this?
Whee!
You hear the voice inside of you. How's it going, my little conqueror?
Wet. Wet.
I see you're in quite a bit of a situation.
Could be worse.
Good. It would suck if you're not able to complete your mission.
Suppose so.
I mean, isn't that why you came here? You need the forge to craft your new element, so you can finally stop this fallen king. Am I right?
You're not wrong.
You can feel like just like your attention being shifted, and not in a malicious way, but you do kind of shift your head, and you can see the water element as the tide kind of like recedes back a little. If she keeps it up, you won't have that forge anymore.
Well, well, well. That's unfortunate, I suppose.
That it is. So what are you going to do, my Star Destroyer?
Fuck if I know, man.
Oh, come on. You always have a plan up your sleeve.
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
Do you want me to say it for you? You already X'd one of them. You can point right there and just X him too. Keep the forge alive. Because, I mean, what's one person compared to millions of people that you're so desperately trying to save? You won't get to if she keeps going. He's the key. You take him out, that goes away. Your forge is
Mhm.
saved.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to
Okay.
continue being on the losing side of things and just trying to make sure you're aware of the situations that you're in.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I have a contingency in place to kill him.
Oh, do you?
Always.
Please, contraire, tell me. What
No, I
is
don't
this
want to.
special thing?
I don't want to. That ruins the fun, doesn't it?
I don't know what about this version of you so soft. You only make the hard decisions when you're deep in shit, and yet you don't feel like you're deep in shit. Look at you as you continue to pick yourself up out of the mud, as you're like starting to stand and kind of breathe heavy.
I mean, well, this thing first needs to beat up that thing first, and then we'll see what we do about it.
This? Oh, he's nothing. I'm sure a couple of dragons could come by and finish him off. Pass the responsibility on to others like you guys have been.
Why are you always being so mean to me? I'm just trying to do my thing over here, and then you come here and criticize me.
Because it's not who you are. I want that soul crusher, the one who gets the job done. I want you to be who you were meant to be. As
I
you
mean,
have
before I died.
flashbacks almost being shown to you back at when you were at the village, at your town, saving everybody. It's almost like a view, like a camera slightly shifts as you see yourself, and it's just see that little smile. That's the smile of joy. You were having fun. The power in your hands as you were slaughtering them all.
Hmm.
That beast is in there, and I just tired of seeing it chained up. Plus, it's no
Well,
fun
of course, that's the whole point.
to be boring.
No.
You've already killed one of your so-called friends. Why not do it again? I mean, at least this way he won't get tortured like she did. I can show you what happened if you would like. I mean, that was pretty gruesome.
Which one are we talking about?
Make
My memory's waterlogged.
make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
So you're able to kind of push past the images of Lucy in her torturous state.
Mm.
I'm just saying, did it once. It's easier as it continues.
Oh, I thought that I was like, who did I kill? Oh, you meant indirectly. I thought you meant directly. That's why I was confused.
Oh no, you killed her directly. You sent her off to her death.
Mm.
Just
But I
as
didn't do it myself.
you're just as guilty as you did.
Technicalities.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
I'll just keep the TV on, okay?
So, what are you guys going to do? As you all kind of start to stand back up, your movement speed has been reduced at this turn, been reduced to half.
Think about my life choices and how I got here.
You were Nikolai was thinking that the entire time. Just whoever wants to go.
It's like that one. It's like
If we
that
wanna
one movie
do-
where you're like, you're probably wondering how I got here.
Nick, he's just going to try. What do I want Nick to try? I think he'll just try and run to the some of the groups and tries to start helping some of the people up. And he's like, "You got to get further past this. Get over to the wall." At least, what are you doing? As he goes off and does that.
Hmm.
All of this is kind of like at the same
Yeah.
time.
I want to use my earring to talk to Ayat because in the thing, and I will say to him in his head, obviously, take control, make up for your mistakes. Don't let her beat you. You can do it. Believe in yourself.
Okay.
Trying to aid him or whatever I can. And as a bonus action, I will shoot the big fucker because why the fuck not, right? Because that's fun. That's just a fun thing. That's just like as an afterthought. I'm like, fuck you, and a 24, 9
Nice.
damage.
Nice. Okay.
It'd be funny if it'd be like, oh, you almost hit. What?
Mm.
Let's
God.
see. Dante. Ooh.
I mean, this is his home setting. It's like an inferno.
So okay. He is going to stand up, and you can see like part of his chest kind of like lights up a little bit as he uh picks up his sword again, and it's just, no, today we stand, and he will cast his Crusader's Mantle. So if you do a melee based attack, uh, you can add an extra 1d4 to it, which is radiant.
Damage or to the hit.
Who's
Did I hit?
crazy enough to run up on
The
that
damage.
thing and hit it melee?
That's what
Everyone.
That's what he is going to do if he can get there. I
You said
mean,
we're 50 feet away from him.
right now you guys are about. So Dante just moved up 15 feet. You are 30 feet. Because again, your movement is halved. So that's his turn.
Oh wait, I
Garb,
forgot that I have to also have I have the eagles flying around. Wait, oh, this is awesome shit. You go continue. The eagles are
Garbu,
going
what are you
to fly.
doing?
Which what's his EC?
Only the last one would hit.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. They make them making the strategies fun.
Okay. Action.
Oh.
I'll use my movement and try to move closer. As close
9.
as I can get with movement. And then action. I will cast a spell as I just yell out, "Bathe!"
What? What did you
Huh?
say?
Try to command him to bathe.
Make a performance check to see if you can like say this loud enough in this storm to a thing that's like super high.
How is thaumaturgy?
That's 20. That's
I
20.
said I cast that 2 turns ago. Is it instantaneous?
Yeah.
Or does it have duration? Thaumaturgy. Duration is 1 minute. So technically, thaumaturgy for amplifying my voice is still up.
Okay.
Advantage.
So, like Ace said, or Cole said, would you say that that might give me advantage on the performance?
Sure. I'll allow it.
15.
Dang, that's not bad.
Okay. You shout this
With a
up with
-2.
it trying to like echoes up. Gets to make a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw, or it wants to bathe on its next turn.
passes.
By how much?
Pretty good. 21. Okay.
It was worth a try. I just like turn around and shrug. It was worth a try.
Clarence, what are you doing? You
I
are
didn't realize thaumaturgy lasts for a whole minute.
incredibly far back as you again, you wasn't pushed as far as everybody else was, but your speed is not lowered.
Can I try to get back to them? Is this reflective of what's actually happening? Like that's what I'm.
Like,
Is that what these things are? Like, you see what I'm pointing at on the screen?
oh, like no,
Or
no,
like
no.
I am.
I'm on
That's
a
why I'm
I'm
double
on a
checking.
I'm on a whole different map.
Yeah, he's on a different.
It's just easier if I don't want to like
I want to try to get to the group.
okay. Like for reference, Garbu is exactly 30 feet in front of you.
I want to get to Garbu.
At least you have the spell refuel.
I would
thing,
even
right?
put you right next to him.
No,
So,
that got dispelled, remember?
so now you're only
Good, right?
15 feet
Yeah.
away from Rakdos, and you guys are kind of like somewhat right
I
behind
thought
this,
the ring was a permanent object.
kind of
No,
like
the ring was,
behind the
artificial
group
item.
of civilians.
Fuck.
So right now, you guys are like dead center of the Coliseum. He's
Yeah.
now a little bit way more in front and kind of now of the exit again.
I don't have
And the
anything left.
two groups of, well, not two, but there's two giant groups of people left and right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's. I don't have anything left. Is anybody missing any health?
I would say
No.
if you're worried about health, you could leave it to Empress.
You still have your full movement, so you could dash all the way up to him.
I would like to dash all the way up to him.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Easy
And then I'll
enough.
just stand there, I guess.
Well, bonus action, you could probably heal him.
What?
Not doing that. Plus, I can't heal with a bonus action.
Okay.
So,
So you're at least up to him. Empress. Let's see. Seeing what Garbu was trying to do, she's going to try. Oh God, I hope this works. As she's going to also flank with these people to the left-hand side. Blind and deafness. Yes, to make
I mean, that's not exactly what I was trying to do, but I was trying to get him to go jump in the water.
Well, I'm sorry. This is all I can do.
What kind of cleric doesn't have the command spell?
What kind of cleric
kind of
doesn't
cleric
have
can't
healing
heal?
spells?
She's talking about you. She's talking about you.
Alright, so what's
that's
his?
literally the reason I said it.
Ooh, that's even.
Is he stinky?
He just passed.
He just passes, you say. I think
He does pass, as you say. He does not pass, I say.
Unless he resists it.
Oh, don't care. It doesn't.
But hey, it works still.
I can do this all day.
earns a legendary resistance.
Alright. So, at the top of the round, everybody picks themselves back up. They can make it. They are almost there. They actually have to. It really sucks right now because where he's at, everybody's just swarming his area because it's like can't do
He's at
anything
the
else.
exit.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to get him to move away.
Only one group was able to get out though.
Okay.
So, top of his turn. He will activate one of his abilities. And he is going to try. Oh God. There's no way
God,
they
he has
could.
like a little like.
There's no way they could pass this either. As
Let them
as
roll for it. They could critically succeed.
No, I think he's got something where it just he slams fire down and
his
just shoots
his
out to the
his
side.
DC
Let it
is so
roll.
high.
Let it roll.
Well, we'll do this. I need Clarence, Garbu, Dante.
To die.
Hold on. Clarence, Garbu, Dante, Nikolai.
Save.
Empress is just out of it, and Elise is just out of it.
Deck save. Con save.
I need you guys to make a wisdom saving throw. This is a charmed effect.
You have a positive.
Oh, I have 30 total.
Yeah, I have 24. He has 20.
And then Dante. Wisdom saving throw.
You picked the one save I'm good at.
DC was 34.
Okay. So Clarence, you said 24?
Uh-huh.
Everybody but Garbu, so Nikolai and Dante and Clarence. You hear his voice as it's soothing, commanding.
What's this?
25, I bet.
You are technically considering him as an ally at this point.
Sick. Is it my turn? I'm gonna murder you guys. I'm joking.
And then nice. And then you can see as he lifts his finger towards the water element, and he just states, "Pain." As you feel an incredible amount of pain, and you even Ocean kind of like shifts and like contorts a little bit, but is kind of coming back. But that hurts. So since she was in control, 6. So she has to take 6 off of her D100. So go ahead and roll a D100 for me. You're back to just adding your 5.
He probably rolled like a 3.
Holy shit.
Really good. Because she rolled high too. So now make a wisdom saving throw.
Also, can I get, if he rolls a 69, does he get permanent control?
No.
Oh.
That'd be
He
cool.
rolled a 100.
Fuck, I got it.
No, because the 69 is the magic
AF.
number.
Advantage with a mixed roll.
Like 69 is literally the same number as it doesn't matter if it's 69 or 100. It's like
If
1
you
in
add
100.
all
Yeah.
the D100s he's rolled today and they add up to 420.
No.
What's up?
So
Yeah.
AF, you feel in your mind again of just don't hold it back. Even you hear your voice say it. Release it. You want to see everything? Hold on. Can you do the tidal wave? Oh wait, I don't need to roll that one. Delete. No. But you can do the ice spikes though. You want to hit everything. You can't do the tidal wave, but you could do the ice spikes if you want.
Is it like the God of War 3 thing where I'm like a giant water creature, basically?
Kinda, yeah.
Like, okay. God.
You're a
So I'm gonna
giant water
say,
fighting a giant fire guy.
yeah, like, alright. I'm gonna,
Right now, everybody
yeah,
to you looks like an enemy.
well, the thing's gonna raise its arm up and it's just gonna shoot the ice spikes at them.
Okay. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
What about me?
Yay.
Yeah, including you.
Hey, at least it ain't
Yes.
that
Look at
Bad.
you.
It's a 13.
That's a 14.
Oh, oops.
Because that seems that is.
You rolled a
Okay.
44? Oh,
Alright,
man.
alright. So let's see. Elise with a 6, Garbu with a 9, Clarence with a 10, Kalai with a 14, Empress with an 18, so she passed. Dante with a 7,
Eagles.
Eagles pass. And then since there's two sides, let's just do. Oh, the people are definitely dodging that. And
I think Cole's killing more of the
Okay.
people than the fire.
This is my first one. Don't even.
Alright, so I need.
Well, you're the whole water entity you are part of. And
Okay,
it
fair
has
enough.
used
Okay,
ice
so
spike, tidal wave, and then another
Dante,
ice spike.
Nikolai, Clarence, Garbu, and Elise take 10 points of ice damage.
I take 5 because this mask is great anytime that I don't roll a nat 1.
I got that point health wise, or I don't remember.
No, but
Just don't worry about it.
the nat
Oh,
1 is
I wasn't
it
sure if he was
was
at full or
problematic.
not at the time.
If I had his health edited,
whatever.
then that's what it would have been. 'Cause
Okay.
I think I did go through and change their health for this.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. All right. Nikolai. What's he going to do?
Fuck.
You think that the big fire guy is your ally, right?
Yeah, like that fucking water's a dick.
The other 4 is enemies, or just that they're both allies?
He is going to.
Just for a point of reference, are we looking at like a dominate or at like a charm?
It's a charm.
Okay, so he still considers his allies, but he's confused why his allies are fighting his other ally. Right?
Yeah. He's probably. Would he still be focused on getting people out?
Do you want to get people away from your ally?
Well, I want to get him away from that water guy. He's been
so
shooting tidal waves and ice spikes.
So Nikolai is going to go. He's going to back up and get next to Elise. Elise, what are you doing?
Fucking gods, are you kidding me?
Why not, right? We're just gonna shoot at the big guy. 24, 16.
Oh my god.
Nice.
He's
And
such
then
a nice person.
he can't regenerate hit points until next turn.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
ripped off Chilton.
21 and 12.
Very nice.
I'd
Like,
like to
I
do
don't
that.
know if he can regain hit points, but in case he could, he can't.
You can
Oh,
see
yes,
his attention slightly shift towards you.
I think he was regaining hit points every time he killed people, and you just took that away from him.
Dante, he's going to stand next to his buddy, Garbu.
I got two options. First option, I can try to keep him from targeting you. Second option, I can try to get rid of the charm.
Probably get rid of the charm now.
Get rid of the charm?
Yeah, I'd
Oh,
get
no.
rid of the charm.
Okay. I'll yell out, Thaumaturgy's still technically up.
It's not technically, but it is. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it just lasts for a minute, yeah.
Mm.
I'll yell out, fail this save, or whatever the equivalent in-game term would be. Give in to this, I guess. And I'll cast Calm Emotions, not for the calming effect, but for the anti-charm effect. Because you can pick which
What's
one
the
it does.
radius?
30?
I'm trying to hit as many of the actual fighter people in it as possible, but I think it is 30. I'm trying to reopen my sheet to look.
Alright, so fail.
Concentration.
Oh, 20.
Yeah, it's a 20
20.
foot radius, so it's a
Alright.
40-foot diameter.
You would have saved a lot of people if it was 30. Just saying.
It's a 40-foot diameter.
Well,
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
still
you're 20 feet at least behind like the whole pack. So
well, it's not centered on me. I pick a point and it's centered on that point.
so where are you picking? I will say
Wherever I can hit the most amount of people.
I would say you need to choose one side or the other.
I want to hit the most amount of people who were charmed. Which
One
side was
side
charmed?
or the other. They're both, all of them.
Oh. Which side includes Clarence?
Clarence is dead center. I would say going
Which
off of
side
this
includes more of the fighters? I guess is
I
my
would
question.
say the left-hand side where it's and again I'm looking at it from a different way. I guess by map you would have been the right. Well, whatever. It would have been. I can get it to where you get Clarence and a lot of the left-hand side audience. It's just the whole right side you can't.
Okay, then that.
Okay. I mean Clarence, it's up
hard
to you.
Visualize without seeing it.
Now keep in mind
and then I'll
Nikolai.
use my movement to get
Am I
closer.
still dead? Or
Nikolai
controlled, sorry?
and
No,
Dante
I yelled
won't
out
be.
to fail the save.
I know, but they won't
No,
be.
I was trying to get as many of the fighters as possible, so I would have tried to center it to get Dante and Nikolai.
The
Because I'm
farthest.
assuming everybody else is still going to try to run away from the water thing.
If you were to put it here, would that be no?
I'm assuming people are still running from the water thing, even if they think the fire guy's good. Because I would be. So I'm centering it such that
Unless
I
they're
can
just gonna
free
start
our
cheering,
guy.
yeah, kick his ass!
Unless they think their allies are going to protect them.
I don't know.
You know.
Mm.
All right, so I can
I
put
guess
it
it
in a
really
way
depends
you
on
can
them.
get the fighters and 4 groups out of the remaining, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You can get 4 out of 17 remaining.
And
That's
the alternative
I'd do that.
would be Clarence and how many?
4 groups, and then you get Dante
that
and
would
Nick.
be if you do just Clarence and the side, that would be 9.
9. And would those 9 be able to make it out the gate?
Since they are not slowed 2 of them will be.
What about if you did the other side?
And those, I think, since they're farther from the gate, I don't think it would.
If you did the right-hand side, you could. I mean, you could still get all of them, but you wouldn't be able to get Clarence or any of the fighters. But well, I think if I put it in a way, you could get Clarence if you did one side or the other, but they as well would only be able to get 2 people out. And that side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I'll
7.
do it on the one that's gonna get 4, where 2 groups will still be able to get out, and our fighters are free.
Well, if you're doing it for the fighters and the 4 groups, nobody would be getting out.
That was what I was asking. Was if I put it over there, can anyone get out?
If you put it over there to get
So I
Clarence in
can
that
put it
group,
such that at clearance, 9 groups and 2 groups get out.
yes,
Or I can do clearance, 4 groups, and the fighters, no one gets out.
exactly.
I'm going to do clearance, 9 groups and 2 groups are getting out.
Okay. So I would say
And then I'm going to use my movement to get closer, which I think I should only be like 30 feet away now.
you're 15 feet away from this guy.
Well, I used the other half of my movement last turn after command.
Yeah, but that was because you were slowed by the tsunami.
Okay.
You're not slowed
But
now.
now I'm 15 away. Okay.
So I'll put you right next to Clarence and right in front of this guy. So this whole side is clear. So when it gets to their turn, we can go from there. Clarence, you
Am
no
I
longer
able? Okay.
you hate this guy now.
I'm going to hit him with the
Complex
demon
feelings.
thing. And I'm real mad because this is starting to piss me off. I don't fucking get it. It's just every fucking 2 minutes we gotta fight somebody else, and they're like dropping from out of the sky. It's like I just want to eat tacos and hang out. So I'm gonna hit him.
I just want to eat hot tacos.
I don't think that's gonna hit him.
No. It just kind of
So
like
I'm gonna-
bounce off of his like leg, almost like it doesn't even just penetrate.
I'll try to hit him again. Okay, I
Oh
think
God.
I don't know what to do.
Roll another d20 for me.
There you go.
Okay. So it bounces and it like you hit it so hard that it bounces and you kind of spin as you come behind Gorbu and like hit him in the back. Kind of like pushing him against the guy. Obviously, it won't really do as much, but Garbu, like, Clarence is kind of like trying to pull his sword like slightly out of your armor in your back.
Ouchie.
Empress.
And 2 groups get out.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. I haven't had my gauntlets turned on the entire time I've had them.
Uh-oh.
So I've been rolling like 2 lower than I should have every attack, and I was like, why? That makes more sense. Not 1 didn't matter, though.
At 10 though.
She's going to.
She got calm emotions as well.
She's not a very
Depends where
calm
she's
person to
standing.
focus on that.
Wait, Lucy?
No, Lucy ain't there, Empress.
Empress.
I don't think she got charmed, did she?
She did.
No.
Dang, she's supposed to be a cleric.
She is a cleric. She's going to hold. Try to keep getting some of these people out. She
You're
shifts.
charmed.
Alright.
They're farmed. What?
Top of the turn. Those 2 survive. Yay! Cheers all around.
Hey. Woo! Yeah. Fucking party.
Are we gonna party?
try and survive this.
They want to go hug their neighbors.
Why do they want to hug him?
Hug?
I wouldn't want to hug my ally, especially not while there's a giant water elemental.
I mean, there is a good news to this, but okay.
Makes it easier to trip him.
So, as
Safety and AD.
as his turn comes up, as some people get out, he's going to use his ability as he just chuckles. Show them the true meaning of chaos.
I thought he was going to say Christmas.
La 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 la.
He's like, it is Black Friday.
What?
Everything is off 90%.
Oh my god, there would be chaos.
Nikolai, if you could do me a
Two
favor,
parents should just. Yes.
I just need you to make an attack against Elise for me, please.
I'm in range. I'm in melee range with her, aren't I?
Yes.
Okay.
She's not expecting it.
I'm always expecting betrayal from Nikolai.
26 to hit.
What were you expecting him to hit?
Alright,
what I meant.
take 13 points of damage.
Nick
please.
actually hits, guys.
What's that supposed to mean, huh? Something wrong with people that can't hit?
Dante,
God fucking damn it, game.
as he comes up to you, Garbu,
Uh-huh.
2 attacks.
Uh-huh.
First one, ooh, that's mighty low. Second one, 24.
Hits.
Fantastic. Bonus action with that.
Action search.
Smite.
Yes, right.
Smite. What?
Oh, I didn't have to edit that.
Dante's a paladin. Anybody who's been
He's
paying
a paladin.
campaign.
But he got punched in the face by that one guy in the boxing ring.
21 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
11 points would be slashing, and then 9 points would be radiant.
Okay, so all of it is. Wait, how many total?
Oh.
20.
Sorry, guys.
29 or 21. Sorry, 21.
That one jumped out.
But you said 11 and 9.
Yeah.
Which is 20.
Oh,
That'd be 20.
I'm counting wrong.
Okay.
And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. 27.
Good job.
I also need to make a con save to keep concentration. That would be half of 20. So yeah.
And then he will go out and take. Actually, he'll just take another wide slash at you, Aeth.
Oof. Okay.
16. So you need to take 16 off of your next roll.
Holy crap.
All right,
16. Alright.
D100.
Whew. So minus 11.
Yes.
Okay. Nope. Mm-mm. Not happening. Not happening at
I
all.
like how you were extremely high to now like really low.
Like
okay.
went over, now I went under.
Does
Not happening.
No, doesn't get that back. Okay. As she once again just like lets out this giant, insane kind of like shake you of a roar. No, she's just going to keep trying to raise the tide. And so she'll do another tsunami. As the tide is getting pretty
Does she get it
big.
back all the fucking time?
Yeah.
Uh,
So everybody make a dexterity. No, is it dex? Or is it con?
Yeah, it was
Con.
Dex.
No, dex was the ice thing. Make a constitution.
Oh.
No, was it strength?
Oh no, it
divine
was
now.
strength. It was strength.
Just do strength. Strength saving throw, please.
25.
We. How to create distance between me and Nikolai? Just get washed away.
Aren't you by the wall?
I have no fucking clue where I am.
Oh. 10.
Ooh, I did not do that right. Delete that one. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Garbu, insane. Elise, Empress. So everybody but Garbu. Just gets. Everybody is so close at this point. Like, everybody just gets slammed. All of the people, the groups, are now just kind of mingled together like a giant mess as they get slammed into the wall. He gets shoved, like, his foot is now pretty much blocking the path. So, like, nobody can now actually get out.
I saved 2 groups.
You did save 2 at least. They got out right before.
Woo! Yeah!
And
Yeah.
everybody is now once again slowed, so 15 feet of movement. And, the tide has now reached just bottom of the cliff to where the lower portion of the city is. The Colosseum is 1 more above that, and the rest of the city is 2 more above that. So, if another tidal wave can get off, half of the city would be underwater.
Where's this forge that Elise needs?
You guys have no idea.
Shame.
Is that good?
I mean, it's not really in our control right now.
It's barely in my control.
Nikolai, regaining his both ally status, not just ally and whatever.
Oh, fuck. What?
He'll pick himself up. Actually, let me go ahead and move. There we go. He'll go and help up you, Elise, and try to lift you back up on your feet. Elise, what are you doing?
You good? You okay?
Don't worry about it. Just gonna attack the big boy. Cause why not?
If you can do any way to get these people out, it would end it a lot
can't.
faster.
Well, he can't heal now. Again, 25 and 25.
That's good.
That is pretty fucking sweet,
As
actually.
he's like, kind of like kneeing a little bit, and like you hit him and stuff, you can hear just like a little bit of a grunt of just anger.
And I'm not done yet. Well, 60 misses, but
Shit.
the first one was pretty good.
Dante's,
It
he
was pretty good.
stands back up. No, I'm gonna keep some of that. He'll just go up and help Garbu and Clarence back up. Just try to help both of you up. Come on, get back up! Garbu,
Okay.
what are you doing?
I'm 15 feet away from this thing now.
Like, I would say at this point, with him blocking the path, I'm gonna...
Oh, Joseph, I forgot my eagles. Can my eagles like sort of try to drag him drag him off balance so that he has to like step away? Can they attempt that?
I will allow it. Has,
Yeah,
I
like,
would
they're not trying to physically move, just trying to make him off balance so he has to step into the other direction. What is their fucking... I guess she was athletics roll for the Eagles.
sure.
I'm just looking at... I need to get up their stats again, because I was... Oh, I don't know why I clicked it away. +3. Well, they roll... They're working together. That's a natural 20 for the Eagles. For
Okay.
one of them. Or well, it
So,
depends if you want to do both of them at the same time, like as
I
in
would
one
say it
roll.
would take both of them at the same time. So I would have said you could have probably done it with advantage then. So we'll
Yeah,
keep
well,
the 23 as
the Eagles.
that is 1 point higher than what he rolled.
Oh, there you go. I need a natty, a nasty
So
natty.
he kind of like they swarm his face for a moment as he starts to stand back up, and in that process, they like kind of like ram into him in a way. I would say like it kind of like not really stun the Eagles, but like it hurts them for a moment. Uh, but he does slightly get off balance where there is a little bit of the portion of the tunnel open.
There you go, that's all I could do.
So Garbu, you are just kind of like mingled with some of the groups of people as everybody's like starting to stand back up. Oh, Clarence, you didn't get knocked
Can
out.
you
I'm sorry.
still?
Yeah, I
have a
was
question.
confused.
Can you
Oh,
still
well.
deal damage?
If I can hit.
Climbing potion.
And then I'll hold it out to you.
Drink.
I don't know what that means. Why would
Drink it.
I don't get how that helps.
And then climb him. You'll be able to hit better, I think.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'll drink the potion. Actually, you're feeding me the potion, correct? That is what is
It's an
happening.
action for me to say climbing potion. So
And as a bonus action,
I guess, is holding it out to you.
so
And
as a
you'll have
bonus
to
action,
drink
can
it
I
as a
drink it?
bonus, maybe?
Sure, why not?
Yes. Okay, now I want to hit him. Or actually, I gotta climb. I can't hit and climb, can I?
No.
If
Yeah,
you
you can climb.
I mean, you could, but
Well,
you
it
wouldn't
Yeah.
get. You
gives you
wouldn't get.
spider climb, so you can just walk to climb, I think.
Oh, I could just use my movement to
You can,
climb
like,
and still
walk
hit.
up him now.
yeah,
Like-
if it's a spider climb, you can just walk up him.
What is it looks like his like most vulnerable spot? Should I just go for the head?
He's really tall.
I would say ideally, don't think about what might try to do most damage. Like, what do you think would get his attention the most?
Eyeball.
Yeah,
Kneecap.
we're going
Eyeball.
for eyeball.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Eyeball.
you quickly almost like
Or
even
up
though
in
you
the
have
nose.
like a lot of armor on, you're able to just kind of grab hold and you're like it's like right before you start climbing, you are still intentionally like putting like your weapon back
Yeah.
and let go of it, but it disappears.
Mhm.
And you just start climbing and you're like climbing like going up and just parts of it like you're grabbing hold of leather of his like kind of clothing and stuff, other parts like you're kind of like putting your nails and claws into the skin and like using that to try to get up there. But as he starts to stand back up, you kind of get like a little initial lift as you kind of lift it up slightly above his head. What do you want to do?
I would like to try to summon the sword into his eye.
Jesus.
Can't.
Like
Yeah.
I can't like
He
go
wants-
like this and have it go into his eye.
You could do that. Not.
Yeah, let's do that.
Not
then.
just.
I was
like,
gonna try it the other way because I thought it was
Spot is
cooler.
on his eye, like.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was cool.
Ah!
That's
Feels
what I
good
was like,
to
that'd
go
be
by his
sick.
eye.
make an attack roll.
Please.
Oh my
Oh!
Please,
No,
God.
that sword has a special effect on crits.
Please, God.
Did you have a smite left? Do you have a smite
Yeah,
left?
I do. I have a
Oh.
Highest level. Up your highest level into it.
Do I have a
Oh.
3? I have 1 level 3.
Is
Drop
this a
it!
fiend? Is this a fiend?
He
Uh,
is.
It's
He's-
something.
He is a fiend. He's a demon, but he's
Yeah, that
a
works.
fiend
That works.
class.
5d8.
Oh,
Five-
how do I
Nick,
make it
just
level
roll.
3 though?
Just roll 5d8.
Oh, okay.
5d8.
God.
Oh, 68. Oh no, 5d8. Yeah, 5d8. Sorry, 5d8. Yeah, 5d8.
5d8? Oh, that's.
Oh no,
okay.
no, actually, 10d8 because you crit.
Oh, yeah.
10d8. 10d8.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
Would it be? Wait.
Dice
Because
double.
it's 4d8 for the
Well,
third
the
level.
first 2 were already rolled, right? Or I guess.
No,
that's
you just
three.
just roll the entire thing in one go. 10d8. Just 2/10d8.
Okay.
So 50
36.
damage total.
So 50
No, that's-
damage. And that's-
How do you want to?
Decapitate his eyeball.
I want to
You-
make it
I would
appear
tell you
as
this,
an
I'll
eye.
tell you this.
Stare
I'll
down
tell you
at
this.
Empress to cast
You're-
blindness
you're
deafness
not-
and be like, "This is how you blind this."
You're not killing him,
Right, right.
but how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna take
Pop his
all that
eyeball.
anger and rage and
This god
frustration
now has one
and
eye.
disappointment and sadness and fear and a little bit of farts, and I wanna grab the blade out of the air, and I'm just gonna drive it as deep and as hard as I can with the loudest scream that I have.
Make a.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to make a
Cool check.
religious check.
Do I do that? Is that something I do now? I don't know that I really.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
do cool. Just do a cool check.
Oh.
It's not so cool.
You
I get it.
So cool.
while you're because of a natural 20, why not do advantage?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask.
Oh
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So
30.
And also
You-
20s here.
you feeling with all of these emotions, and as you go to summon the sword, it feels slightly different this time. And it's like just the slight of your eyes, you kind of glance, and it almost looks like just like a hand, but like a kind of familiar dragonbornish hand, almost like it's handing you the blade.
Yeah, boy.
And
Hell
then you
yeah.
hear like a small little, kind of like a war cry, as you also shift your focus to your left hand side. And you can see Valrul as she looks like she is kind of going in with you on this. And it's like helping you guide the blade. And you just, as it's raining and storming outside, just this loud, thunderous strike as Clarence dives this sword into his eye. And because,
Explodes.
like, as you were, like, throwing a lot of this magic into it, the lightning strike almost just hits, like, a lightning rod, hits you going into this. Like, you're talking about, like, just an explosion in his eye just fucking
Do you have
happens.
to roll a con save on the charm that he's doing?
Wait, I had a song for this, but I forgot to play it when this happens. Wait, I'll do it now. Or sound.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
Christ.
good. I
And then
would-
boom.
I would say because of that, not only is he going to lose his turn, because that to me was just pure awesome and how everything stacked up, natural 20 and 20 on the religion. I would say that would also end the charm effect on all of the other groups.
Hell yeah, boy.
You guys did it.
Concentrate on that, bitch.
The last 2 rolls I had were a natural
only got
1 and a natural 20. I want to make that clear. Those are the last
But
2
yeah,
rolls.
I just want to point out you also have one more attack.
Oh, yeah. Almost forgot.
Why not?
Another one. Come on.
Another one. If you crit again, you just
Two
kill it.
attacks.
Can I try to leave the blade in and push it in further instead of pulling
Oh,
it
I
out?
thought
and
you were
stabbing
gonna like
it
try
good?
and do like a flip and stab in the other eye.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Just
Sure,
crit again, go full
like
super-
you
go-
kind of like
go
let
full
go of
Super
the
Saiyan.
hilt, and you
Twist
try to
it.
like curb stomp the like the hilt of the blade into.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh,
Oh
yeah!
my god!
Oh,
If
it's
only it
close
was
again.
Close!
And I
Whoa,
have
whoa, whoa.
only it
a
was
level 2
time.
smite left. I don't have a level 3. I need to take that.
No,
48.
you came
So-
so
48.
close to critting.
I know.
I'm so angry.
Yeah,
Oh my
48.
Could have been
god!
back-to-back crits.
19 more damage.
It should have been.
28 damage. That's
I'm going to
78 damage on one eyeball.
I'm going to say. All right, so hold on.
I never do good.
Claire's just
One
epic.
sword.
Claire's epic right now.
One sword, one eyeball.
Honestly, forgot I had a second attack. Thank you.
Yeah, you were just like, this is so awesome. I'm done. No, you're
Like,
not.
yeah, is this how everybody else feels?
She isn't able to do anything. So, like, just again with this massive curve stomp, and it's like, think of I don't know if you've seen My Hero, but it's like Deku using his foot and just smash, and just another just like explosion fucking happens in his face. I think that being such a massive thing, that is solid enough. All of the people got out. He
Fucking
kind of
Claire's
like
Super Saiyan on
falls
this
in.
bitch.
He falls into the kind of like the bleachers part of the Coliseum. You make a, since you kind of curb stomped it, and it's like a lot of this happened. Make a actually just make a dexterity saving throw because
Oh.
And he's
God,
just going.
Oh.
He just
you
Super
Oh,
Saiyan
he's
this
good.
bitch.
as you
Cooking, dude. I'm cooking. I don't
and
get it.
He's
and it's
cooking.
319 319s in a row, by the way.
Let him
Yeah.
cook.
You like you start to shift off, and you kind of just like dive in a way like you're going to fall flat as you just grab the blade, knowing like this ain't leaving me yet. And so you fall with this creature, and as it slams, you also like slam with it, and you're like knowing what's happened. You try to like put like your center chest like right above. You know it's going to hurt you, but when
Oh, yeah.
you land, all that armor and stuff just even further being pushed
You are
in.
inside of the cavity that used to be
I would
his eye.
I would say yeah, like you
You
just
are
like
his eye.
gets in there like everybody just kind of like feeling dizzy and stuff. Empress just like use her thaumaturgy, and you just hear like get out, like this evil deep voice as she points to the thing, and everybody's like ah, just fucking leaves. Dante like
Oh my god!
kind of shaking his head a little bit, looks at all of you and just fuck it, let's go. So everybody gets to head out. What do you want to do now, Clarence? Like, I think this is your moment.
He just lays in the eyeball
This is your
cavity.
moment.
I'm gonna.
You're exhausted for sure and you're hurt, but
Gonna pull myself out of the eyeball cavity.
nasty and sticky,
Yeah.
gooey.
And I'm
Ew.
gonna immediately look for Garbo.
You see he's kind of like being
Oh,
kind of guided with Dante as everybody's running underneath
as
this
he's being
creature
pushed away,
going
she's like,
going underneath, going out of the Coliseum.
Did you see that?
I still have thaumaturgy up as well.
Holy crap! What do I do now?
You, s-
Oh, okay, and then I'm just gonna book it and try to
You-
get.
Oh, you still have
As-
climb. You could just climb the rest of the way up the
as-
stadium and then down.
well, you got a choice. Either you can try to climb, like try to quickly climb out and go through the bleachers and all that. There is two eagles close by that you could kind of wave at one of them. You're like, come get me.
How about
the eagles are probably just flying
Can
where
I try to do it the coolest way possible? Can I be like, can I do like ninja pose and be like, eagle summon now? And
I
then,
would-
like,
I
break
would
the
say-
web?
Eagles summon now.
I raise you one more. I raise you one more. Just jump off the motherfucker. As you're jumping off, one of the eagles will catch you midair.
Hey, I'm just gonna trust that Elise is gonna
You
take care, and I'm gonna.
because Elise is a lot further back, and she like Elise, you were probably just like, holy shit. Nikolai's
kind of-
kind of like starting to pull you towards like, come on, we gotta go, gotta get out, and you just
We gotta
see
get
like
the fuck out of here.
he is standing like on the cheek
We're
of
not
this
getting
and
paid enough
just
for this.
dives off of this thing. So you're like, Eagle just swoops in like. Just we're talking about you don't even feel a hard landing, like you're falling and it just feels so soft as an eagle just perfect gliding you. God, that's epic. Aeth, make one more D100
It's gonna explode.
+5.
plus 5. I would tell you this right now. You better hope you roll extremely to that max high.
Did you just roll high?
I rolled a 98.
Damn it! Damn it! I was so close.
Advantage?
Oh, can I minus? Can I? Oh, you're so close. You're fucking a million away. What are you talking about?
How close
Roll
are
a-
the two of you?
31.
So she once again holding control, you unable to break her rage, but seeing a lot of this unfold, doesn't want to continue raising the tide because it looks like he is in a very weakened state now. This massive water elemental just gets close and almost like kind of slightly climbs into the Colosseum and just starts pound like this massive amount of water just pounding him. And then both arms wrap around his head as it looks like pressure is just trying to build into that. You can feel your palm of your hands being squeezed like white knuckles, and it's just like it hurts. You feel like all of your bones in your hands are like starting to like break and bend, but you're just adding more and more pressure to this.
Can I try and help her with it at all? Like, any sort of like
Technically,
united front on that?
technically, it's like you're already doing that.
Okay, okay.
Because again, think of like the Avatar state in a way.
Okay, no
It's
worries.
just two people fight control. But anyways, she just continues to wrap, and you can see like the creature like trying to like grab a hold, but it just kind of goes through the water a little bit, and it's just unable to really grasp this as it's trying to get out. Because of the massive extent, like she just drowns and suffocates him to death.
I also want to give another
Probably
shout out.
dragged him
I want to
to-
do another shout out to Clarence.
Yeah.
So I've made a special sound especially for Clarence.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's saving me! That's why he's the GOAT!
Yeah. So
God.
I think
I like that
we will end it right here as we'll pick it up the aftermath of this. While it was a very long thing of just
It was
non-stop,
a 2-session fight.
this was an epic ending. So thank you all for coming out and joining us for that. And holy
Can
shit,
that just be the end of the campaign?
that's it. Clarence just dominates everybody else. He just goes around curb stomping
We just
everything.
throw him at the nameless king's eye.
Clarence suddenly has like white, like gray white hair, like going up.
So,
Yeah.
we'll see how everything transpires after this mess next time. So, as always, hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.